Okay, I'm gonna go to the intermission. We're live. We're just going straight in. We've faffed about
Yeah.
long enough. That is what it is.
That could have gotten my shot glass. Now I just have to drink straight from the bottle.
I've just got a glass of wine, so I don't have anything else.
You're gonna have to shot wine.
How many shots are we supposed to have done?
Did this take longer than 5 minutes? When did you say 5 minutes?
I don't know how long this has taken.
It took exactly 5 minutes. You have to take 2 shots.
Oh shit! No, I'm not even in the fucking.
Wrote it at 8:05.
There we go. Right. Yeah. Do you know what would be really funny is now my like obsing settings won't work. Let's look forward to that.
Did they change anything about Twitch? Why is Twitch looking so weird?
I don't know. Did they change Twitch?
Well, anyway. Looks like a Netflix now.
Does it?
For me, it does.
Have they changed it when I wasn't paying attention or something? Like, what's going on?
Okay, audio thing's now on the right.
I'm gonna have to look at this now. Twitch.
Weird. I haven't looked at Twitch in a while, but is this because it's M Twitch, not normal Twitch?
Yeah, you're on the mobile version.
Why am I on the mobile version?
Well, I don't know, but M is for the mobile version. Like that's not me.
What the? Why does this open the mobile version when I click the link? All right.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna have to redo that one.
Well, I'm upset about my audio issues now. Such sad.
Oh yeah. All right, we are in. I mean, it's good, right? If only the casters are the cause of the delay, that's a good start to a series.
I need to turn. I might just have to turn you down and my audio Dota up.
I'm happy to like mess about with my settings if it's how affects how it comes out on your end.
No, it won't change too much. I might just have to turn the game up. That's all. Anyway, welcome to our first cast of this year's GTI. We've got Team Sitout going up against Team SSSS. SSSS. I said too many S's, didn't I? Team. I don't know if it's supposed to be Team or Team SSSS because it's all capitalized, which to me means it's an acronym for something.
5 seconds.
I'd always call it Team S, but then that SSS gets cut out.
It's Team SSSS. SSSS.
It's just Team Snake. Call it Team Snake.
Snake Boys. I feel like SSSS might stand for something, and the snake's just there to throw us off, like it's super saucy sandy sluts.
Could be.
Got any ideas?
It's supposedly because they have 4 people with S in their name. Soviet spy, Squigel, and Sheepz.
What kind of bullshit answer is that? That sounds ridiculous. Because Jax begins with a J.
I can't make up an acronym for
it's Dr. Spyhaus, and it's Megasheepz. That's M. It should be SJDSM. Or it should be Team SSSSJ.
Maybe it's the thieving, slaying super squad.
Oh,
just for today.
That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Just to kill thieving, just to full-on focus thieving. As we already see in the draft,
they've really got in on him. Yeah. I think it's such a waste when we see them just try and ban out all the mid heroes. Silencer getting banned, appropriate. I don't want to cast that. Dazzle ban and Avenge ban. And also just to highlight Team Sitout here coming in with 1 stand-in. They are lacking EA Nazir. They've picked up my 2 Karma of Ice Cubed to help them out tonight.
I mean, see, this is a Lulu Tinker, right? Seething doesn't play it.
Yeah, this is not Tinker mid. I think Ducty played Tinker carry recently, but I don't know why or how. But no, I don't like Tinker at the moment.
I mean, it's strong as hell, but I don't know if it's viable as support.
They just
a
changed
really
too
good mid.
much, and I don't understand what the fuck he is anymore. So I just pretend he doesn't exist.
I mean, he's still a damage dealer that that makes you miss all your attacks and needs to be called, otherwise he's going wild. But he did like the identity of the hero hasn't changed, just his spells have changed, and he's a bit more survivable, which is why he's viable. Right, the thing where they gave him a teleport for no reason, like the barrier, when it pops, he just teleports forward, and then he can just blink out because it's a barrier, and blink doesn't get cancelled by barrier hits. Is a bit stupid. Banning Drow. So we see a Brood Mother ban against Team Snakes, which I would assume one of them plays. I've never seen a Brood being played by a Goon.
Well, I've seen a Brood being played by a Goon recently, but we didn't pick it. Dota team ended up with a Brood Mother. It was going to be a useless hero. We wanted to just throw it on Nutkin. But unfortunately, Nutkin said that he absolutely could not play Brood Mother. Do you know why?
Because he had never played a game on it, and he was proud of that fact.
Because he has arachnophobia and he can't sit with the spider on his screen for the whole game.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So we really fluffed that one.
Quickly gift him a skin where she's not really a spider anymore.
I don't think there is, and there isn't an arachnophobia mode. I've always found it weird when games have arachnophobia modes, but apparently some people need them. So
I find it weird in a game like Dota because it's so small.
Well, there isn't an arachnophobia mode. That's what I mean.
Yeah, like if Dota had one, I would find it weird because it would be so small. But like in a game like Grounded, even I considered taking it on because Grounded is a fucking nightmare.
I think this one is Skyrim. I can't remember what it turns them into though.
10 seconds to go.
Grounded just turns them into blobs. And the North Guard turns them into bears.
So that's the two supports out for Sitout. That's Wurzag, Lich, and Lulu, Tinker, and then Atrocity taking the axe. For SSSS, we've got Earthshaker. It's got to be going mid, right? And then a Warlock. I'm guessing they're flexing it.
It's a flex pick. Yeah, it's a flex pick. You can put it on support. It can still catch a Tinker quite well.
5 seconds.
If you just pick a catching hero on snakes, what do they do?
What do you play into this Earthshaker vs mid? What are your options?
I mean, your best options are probably all banned out already by Team Snakes. But like Leshak does fine. Like Earthshaker doesn't really kill you in mid. You can't really beat him as well because he just clears with fissure and gets stacks. So you just pick whatever you want into Earthshaker, and then it's more about knowing how to avoid Earthshaker damage, not picking a specific hero. I'm
going to say this could be rough for... Thank you. I've just had the bottle of wine brought to me.
Let's go.
I've just seen this wine is a 2019 Decanter World Wine Awards. It won gold. Well, there we go. Didn't even see that when I bought it.
Underlord. I was thinking about Razor 3, but they instantly shut that down.
No, I think that's Razor. Okay. What I was going to say is SSSS seem to be going for an early game here. You know, they picked the Razor, they picked the Underlord for the mobility. The Earthshaker's going to be in the fights early. They want to push down towers with the golems. This is going to be rough for Sitout, who, as I said earlier, have picked up my 2 Karma as their stand-in, and I believe they're looking to utilize his ability to, similar to Nazir, to be honest, sit in the jungle somewhere and just take the game late. There's the Medusa pickup. That is going to be the carry. Saving last pick for the mid. But they don't have last pick, so I guess they just don't want to lose any more Seething's. No, well, they might lose more Seething's heroes. They don't want to lose any more carries.
You have to ban out the Lash like a snake, sir. You have to ban out the Lash. I mean, there is a possibility, obviously, maybe in their mind. I don't know how well these teams know each other. Banning of the Huskers is a good idea. But, like, how much do they know Seething, and do they know that he doesn't play Tinker?
I think a few of them will know quite well Jax.
But they are banning out Himiteru, so they are assuming that Seething is lost. They are banning the Puck.
He's been playing a lot of Puck recently. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't think you'd pick Puck here at all. You still need a bit of beef. Like, You're right about the Leshrac. It's a better option. I'm trying to think what else he could pull out. Timbersaw, is that already
10
gone?
seconds
No,
to
that's
go.
still in the pool. Okay.
It is in the pool, and he wanted to get one of those games in, but Timbersaw does struggle against Earthshaker Underlord because he
Yeah.
cannot move in the fights. It's just too many stuns, and
Yeah, fair
Like,
enough.
all
Yeah, he
your-
gets
all,
reared.
like-
He can't move. Yeah, he won't pick it then. I think the Lesh is
I mean,
maybe the only
I
option.
could still see him pick him.
I
Yeah,
feel like if he
for
was
me, Lesh
conf-
is the best option.
If he was confident to pick the Lesh, he would have just picked it when they picked the Medusa, whichever pick that
Yeah.
was. It was one of them. It was one of the picks of the game.
they picked up the Medusa just because they wanted to guarantee late game. Medusa is obviously really, really bad against Underlord, and now both of their lanes are going to struggle because you do have this Lich, which is supposed to win his lane, which I hope they sent with the axe, so maybe you can do some damage there. But you are against a Razor Warlock,
Nah,
which
that
isn't the lane
Lich
that
is
loses to
that Lich is going with Medusa.
yeah,
Necro.
I mean, now you flex the Earthshake into mid and just do too much magical damage for
Yeah.
the Necro to tank. And you can pick up a magical damage supporting. Like if you pick up like a Snapfire here and send Thieving on the Earthshaker, if he
10
plays it,
seconds to go.
you're good to go.
Not
If you-
Seething
if-
on the Earthshaker.
5 seconds.
It's
So whoever
Snakes.
plays Smith for snakes.
I don't actually know. Jax, I think.
Ah, okay. No idea if he plays Earthshaker, but I would give the Earthshaker to the mid now. He'd have a fine game. You want the Octarine core on him, like you want as many stuns thrown out into this game, and he can catch a Tinker easy. And then you just pick up a magic damage supporter that can kill a Necro,
Yeah.
which would
Lion.
be. Lion is not a magic damage support. He's a
What are you on
disabler.
about? He's
You
got a
don't
big
need-
finger. That's a big
Yeah, but-
finger. It's big magic
Yeah, but-
damage. Fine, Pudge.
It's only Pudge, for example, would be a good support here, just simply because you can sit next to a Necro rotting with Aghanim Scepter. If you sit at 4, you can get one. And with a Shiva's Guard Aghanim Scepter, Necro doesn't heal anymore. You are struggling against Medusa though with Pudge, but I wouldn't hate a Pudge last pick, but I don't think they will do it.
Undying?
Not really good against Medusa. So.
No, but the problem is anything you pick that is good into sort
Yeah.
of Necro Axe is going to be crap into Medusa. That's the whole good thing about Medusa.
No, she also like if it's a massive magic damage dealing hero, like a Snapfire ultimate.
Yeah, but that's just
Then-
saying if it's a hero that deals massive damage, like
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to pick. They do choose to go for the complete counter to Medusa, not really answering the Necrophos, which
no,
could
they've
be a
gone for
problem.
SD. They can save from Scythe with Banish, no?
Yeah, that does counter Seething a bit, but like you don't kill Seething here.
No,
You struggle
true.
to kill him. The break on the old on Shadow Demon can do damage to Necro, but if he gets a bit of a good start, might
10
be a
seconds
problem.
to go.
You can purge. You can purge. this,
I have no
Ghost
idea
Chains.
what to expect here. It's just been Atrocity chatting to himself in chat. Please don't make me play
An Atrocity
Centaur.
is
You already
good.
know it's happening. It costs me dearly, but there is another chance. Please, damn it. You could pick Centaur
pick
yourselves.
Centaur.
Sigh. Kitty kitty meow meow. Kitty kitty meow meow meow. Kitty kitty meow meow. Kitty kitty meow meow meow. He's typed it wrong because it's technically Kishi Kishi. Yeah, we're gonna
mean,
get
it's-
technical here.
Is it Kishi?
Yeah, it's in
in Cyrillic.
it's in Russian or something. Yeah, it's Kishi
It's in
Kishi
Cyrillic,
meow meow.
it's a
Kishi
Russian
Kishi meow meow
version.
meow.
No, I think she tries to say kitty. She definitely wants to say the English word,
well,
but obviously it's with a Russian accent.
4 out of
So
5 sit-out players have purchased the sound. Unfortunately, one of them isn't here tonight. Therefore, only 3 sit-out players have access to the the chat sound this evening.
It is ridiculous how like one voice line each year in TI makes all of the money, and this time it was, and it's somehow always a girl voice.
Oh, I wonder why.
I wonder why. No one buys the Trent voice lines except for me. I'm the only Trent supporter. But I've got all the Trent voice lines.
It's all these fucking perverted little hormone
I was just
objects.
implying that. You didn't have to say it.
Oh, no, we have to say it. Fucking nerds. Get it together. Stop being such horny little bastards.
Get it together.
Get it together, lads. Okay, then. Coming out game 1 for SSSS teams or the Snakes. We've got Squigel on carry Razor. We got SovietBear support Warlock. Megasheepz on that offlane Underlord. Jack's going mid on the Earthshaker and Dr. Spyhaus. Gotta respect the titles, lads, on that SD. Then on Sitout, we've got Atrocity on his signature axe in the offlane. Lulu on the Tinker support. Wurzag going pos 5 on the Lich. We got My Two Karma standing in for EA Nazir, playing carry with Medusa, and Admiral Seething going in the mid lane with the Necrophos. We've got a lot of signature heroes on Sitout, I'll be honest.
We do have a lot of them. Like, yeah, Atrocity Axe is a classic.
Literally every single one of them. Lulu loves that Tinker. Seething Necro is seen many a time. Wurzag on the Lich. And even My Two Karma, the first time I played with him was in a scrim, and they said, like, oh, please don't ban the Medusa, and we did.
Wow.
So he really likes the Medusa. That's his hero.
Wow. Come. I mean, yeah, I'm interested to see how sort of Snakes will work with this, but they do have the better draft. I feel like I don't like the Necro pick too much. The
but they're going in for a fight. Out comes the banishment. Now Megasheepz in trouble with the Battle Hunger on him. Spyhaus getting clicked down by Atrocity, but my god, the March of the Machines, just oppressive. No one going to go down here, but Megasheepz going to lane already very low. Also, quickly say thank you for Scotty for the sub. If we just keep giving each other's primes back and forth, we're just rinsing Bezos for his money, Scotty. We're doing it. We're taking down the system.
Let's go.
We will make Britain great again. I've gone too far.
No, that is way too far. I'm interested to see how this bot lane will go, because theoretically, Atrocity should have a horrible time here. But
why? Why do you say that?
Because Razor is just so oppressive. You cannot step up.
He'll do good damage, but I think if Atrocity gets the call, he's not reliant on his right-click damage, so losing it isn't really an issue, surely.
This will happen every single time.
I mean, this sucks, but once he's level 3, or 4, as it may be, First Blood going down top as Wurzag falls to Dr. Spyhaus.
Let's go with illusions. Killing the Lich with illusions. Well done.
Very well done. Very well done indeed. In the bot lane, we got a what's it called? Fatal Bonds? Fatal Bonds. I was thinking Shadow Word. I was like, Fatal Words. We got a Fatal Word down here. No, Lulu taking a decent bit of damage from that. Talk me through this mid matchup.
It's a draw. It's Seething should do some damage to Jax, but theoretically, as soon as he has his bottle, he shouldn't die. He will lose some farm. Seething wins this every time because
top lane Wurzag in trouble again as they start with that percentage damage, but a lovely little grab with the Gorgon's Glare? Gorgon's Grasp
it's 4 stacks
out
on him, so
from
he's going to take
Medusa.
a chunk of damage here. Oh, 5
stacks.
Oh.
This is a little rough. Don't make it 6. No, he's not going to make it 6.
Taking
very aggressive
400
though.
damage here.
How much damage does Firestorm do? 1.5%, 30. Okay, a decent amount at this level.
Yeah. The Medusa is not going to be contested, but she will struggle with the last hit with Atrophy Aura. Theoretically, Megasheepz could deny a lot of creeps. He's not doing that yet because he's struggling for HP.
Oh, damage coming out onto Lulu. We've got a bonus 17 damage on Squigel. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're only 2 minutes into the game and you're level 2, it's better than Fairy Fires.
There's a lot.
I
love how you can see the guides that they have equipped. When you click on Lulu, you can see the guide that he has.
Can you? Is this how someone knew the other day? If I go on the shop?
If you hover over his abilities, you can see that the ability guide tells them some...
Oh yeah, you've always been able to see that, but you can't... Yeah. I thought that showed you your own guide, but...
Does it? Maybe it shows your own guide that you have on Tinker.
I think it does, but I could be wrong.
No, it does. Yours is English, mine is Russian. Makes sense.
Yeah, but yeah, I think coming back to the mid lane, the thing about this matchup might just be that I think Seething is possibly a slightly better mid player than Jax. I've not seen a lot of Jax mid, so I don't want to make any bold claims quite yet, but Seething obviously in the pocket of big clarity could be helping him out here.
Big clarity.
Big clarity.
Let's go.
I hate big clarity, so that's sweet. He's sponsored by a heart. Is it sweet though? Because that heart could be like, the heart of my enemies.
Could be.
Maybe
But it's
he eats them to gain their power. Lulu in trouble, taking a couple of hits, and the Razor is going to manage to click him down. So now a death. Oh, and the Courier went as well not too long before. So a death on each of the dire supports.
Heal your boy, Soviet. There you go. Get some cloudies out so you can do that more. He needs to start stacking or like pulling these things. He's gonna start stacking the camps. Just make this lane oppressive. Make sure that Lulu doesn't get too much. Atrocity doesn't get too much, and just keep running them down, because every time they step up far into the lane, the Raider can just start walking them down, and you cannot do enough damage to kill them.
Yeah.
Because there is a Shadow Word.
I think this is going to be a catch-up lane for Sitout, surely.
Lulu trying to farm the camp, and he's lucky that the kobolds spawn.
I think he's succeeding. Yeah, they're weak, man.
He's succeeding. The kobolds just die very quickly.
What's his cooldown on March at the moment? 33 seconds.
26.
It's not exactly sustainable.
Nope. And also a lot of mana cost.
Yeah. What do we get per stack on disruption here? 25?
What do you mean?
25 per stack? Oh, not on disruption, sorry. I'm talking about the shadow poison.
Oh, okay.
36. I'm just wondering how fucked Wurzag's going to be if he lets these stacks mount up.
Not that much. Lich is pretty damn tanky. You can always put Frost Shoot on yourself, and you get a lot of damage reduction. So if you ever get 5 stacks and you can time it right, just put the Frost Shoot on yourself and you'll be fine. Good job by Spyhaus. Like, that's one of the good things for Shadow Demon. Probably the easiest hero to stack with in the game. And obviously you do have an Earthshaker that is kind of losing his lane because he is against a Necro. So as soon as he hits 6, he could just, like, he's making stacks, so he could just go and echo those.
Should we be worried about Atrocity's quick buy? Just waiting for you to see it. SSSS? I think we might have lost SSSS, but I was just noticing that Atrocity has got queued up nothing but rings on his quick buy. Rings of protection. So many so that they wouldn't even fit in his inventory, so I'm going to assume he's not going to buy those anytime soon. Hopefully we get SSSS back shortly. How's the sound, by the way, lads? I had some issues with sound. Don't know if I need to turn my game up a bit. I'm looking at it now thinking I might. We'll quickly do that. Oh, no, we won't. Mainly because I don't know where it is in the menus, and I thought I was about to miss something. Let's quickly do that. Audio. Audio. Master volume. There we go. Getting chased down here is Atrocity. We've got an extra 100 damage on Squigel, but he doesn't want to dive that tower with Lulu coming in behind. They do still have the Fatal Bonds up, so any damage he does to these creeps or to Lulu is going to hit the axe as well. Don't think he's got enough to hit through him, though. Atrocity's hanging out dangerously close. Now with the creeps going under tower, Squigel able to chase. Doesn't have the bonus damage from the link anymore. And playing with fire here. Lulu and Atrocity clearly think they can get something. Oh, they want to hang around for this 7-minute Wisdom Shrine. Now with the link up again, steals another 20 damage. But Atrocity looking to come back in. Does have the Battle Hunger on. Lulu baiting him in. Squigel going for the kill. Out comes the call. Does have the heal from his Warlock support, but Seething coming in. He wants to get this Scythe here. Going to take the Scythe on SovietBear. Atrocity picks up the Wisdom Shrine, and Squigel gets to safety. But nothing gained and a support lost, so a little unfortunate on that one. Thank you very much for the follows, by the way, Nuke Dota and Penguin Hell. I still don't know what's happened to SSSS. He has gone completely MIA now. It's fortunate that I did just sort of work around my sound issues rather than him stream. Otherwise, we might have lost absolutely everybody. In terms of gold right now, Seething leading the net worth. Is he ahead on last hits as well? Atrocity in trouble again, just taking so much damage from this Razor. Yeah, 45, similar on the Medusa. Obviously, the kill going the way of Seething will help. Lagging a bit on Jax there on that Earthshaker. And not too much disparity between our offlaners, but Atrocity doing the worst of the cause. But if we take a look at the money, Atrocity... Oh no, Underlord actually doing very well on money. Jax, on the other hand, not so much. But the fact that they've got all this money on my 2 Karma and Seething on Team Sitout will be a comfort to them, I'm sure. as Seething has made his way in to try and steal some of these stacks. Ancient's still up. Jack's coming in to weed out the invaders. Fairly slow game off the bat here. We got 3 kills, and they've been spread out over the full 9 minutes, I think. Atrocity in trouble. In comes the Underlord with the portal. Not gonna be able to catch though, as Atrocity back to safety. Lulu now making his escapes, and they don't even know where he went. That is an unfortunate rotation there for Team SSSS.
All right, I'm back. God damn it, I hate this PC.
I was talking to you. I was like waiting for a response, and I thought we were just building suspense, and I was like, oh no, he's not here anymore.
No, it's a classic thing that I have with my PC. That just sometimes it just loses everything. It just goes black, and then it instantly reboots. And I've tried to figure this out. I've had a technician take a look at it. It's like, this is fine. I've updated your AMD drivers. It should be fine. And then it still happens. Sometimes it just completely blacks out, and then restarts instantly. And
crazy.
And it's, I don't know. I'm still on it.
I have a thing at the moment where sometimes my monitors just go black. It doesn't happen often, but every so often my monitors just all go black. The PC freezes up and I have to restart it.
Well, like something like that, I do know that's a graphic card issue. Like,
oh yeah, I know that.
In trouble, but like with my thing, I've looked at everything. And
speaking of in trouble, it's going to be Lulu who goes down as Squigel with the static link under the tower.
Ooh,
Does now get hypnotized
risky
by Wurzag, but Wurzag's the one in trouble as we got an extra 60 damage or just under here on Squigel. Wurzag going to make it away though. I thought Squigel would chase for that. Obviously feeling he was a little low to be running into a level 6 axe. Can they catch SovietBear though? Does have to make his way around these trees. Battle Hunger coming up in a second. He's close enough for the call. He's not going to use it. Now he does. Squigel coming round as well. Can he get enough damage in to get the dunk?
He's got the link up again. Atrocity's in trouble.
Oh no, with the heal coming out on SovietBear as well. And another portal coming in from the Underlord. Atrocity manages to get the dunk. Now looking to run away, but he is feeding damage to this Razor. And that damage is going to take him down. Or it would have done if Jax hadn't gotten there with a Fissure.
No, the lit shield just barely protected him, but then the Fissure came in. So nice. That was a secure, it wasn't a steal.
Oh no,
and
I'm not.
Instant TP out for the Jax.
I don't believe in kill steals.
I know. I've played with you.
I feel like kill steals are a thing of the past. Kill steals are a thing of toxic Dota, where we've moved on to bigger and better things these days. It's all about just making sure they die. And talking about making sure they die, it feels like they have secured this kill on Lulu, but no, the rotation's coming in. Lulu going to make it away. Squigel doesn't want to chase any further. Now it's Atrocity of Sitout coming in, looking for a call. He's going to make it onto Megasheepz, but doesn't catch Squigel in it. Squigel still with an extra 30 damage from the static link on Lulu. Lulu now calling in the March of the Machines, and Squigel is going to piece out of that one. But now it's Megasheepz in trouble as Seething with the big wraparound does come in and get the scythe, and SovietBear going to try and just crawl his way back to safety.
Dyer's mid tower.
Yeah, this Medusa is kind of running away with it right now. I hope the Underlord could be able to put more pressure out, but the SD pick just hasn't done the damage. So the Medusa could just sit there and do that farm freely.
Yeah.
So the tactic that Team Snake went for isn't really paying off right now. Jack is about to get his blink dagger, so this could be a huge turning point.
Also with the AD there, so we could see a massive blink echo if he could just get some mana.
I think he uses the DD echo to kill all these creeps. Sadly, only one stack. But whereas he sees that it's only one stack and goes away. Like,
he leaves. He's not having it. He wants a kill instead. He wants he's going to get a big kill. He sees Seething there.
Sadly far away.
Not much of a creep wave though. No, there is a little bit of a creep wave actually.
Yeah, but his courage just not there yet.
No, fair enough. Yeah, he needs that blink. He does need that blink. Meanwhile, Seething, working towards that Radiance, is still 900 gold off.
Smoke up, go for bot. Alright, smoke up, go for bot for Jax.
In the bot lane, it's Atrocity here, trying to farm creeps as they pressure this bottom tower. There's not even any wards to pick them up, even if they hadn't smoked. The only still
farm the camps.
spot them here is the Radiant ward's on the low ground there as well, so they don't They can't see them.
Structures must
They're getting suspicious because Seething's pushing them in
Oh,
the
he's
tower.
got
and no
in.
one's sure.
There's the Echo Slam. Onto one. They're only going to get Lulu for this, and that's if they even get him. Rotating on Megasheepz. They do drop
Oh,
the
why
pit of
did he come
Malice.
back?
Down goes Lulu. Atrocity now in trouble, but it's Wurzag that they've turned onto as he was trying to save his cause. Wurzag goes down under the tower. Now with the golem down from SovietBear, running down Atrocity. The scythe does come out though, and they get the kill onto Squigel on the electric man, and down goes the Necro to finish things off. 1 for 4.
Like, that was a great disruption from Spyhaus. He obviously didn't. He saved the Razor from the first death, and then Seething TP'd in inside, so he couldn't disrupt again for the scythe. But he made sure that Atrocity died there. So that's a 4-for-1. It is
Yeah.
the Razor, it is the carry, but it's a 4-for-1.
He's still a 4
This
for 1.
Underlord is back into the game now, so you're in trouble. I mean, if that happens a few more times, we might have to see a 1v5 by the Medusa, which I don't think she could do in this game just because of Underlord's atrophy aura and all the stuns that are coming out.
Yeah.
And honestly, with the SD pick, Team Snake doesn't hate that the Medusa's ultra farm, because you do get Medusa illusions and they do way too much damage. More damage than the Medusa itself.
Are you worried about the items here on Squigel, or the lack thereof? Manta finished on my 2 Karma, now working towards his
What's he
butterfly.
got flying out? He's got a. Yeah,
okay.
it is a bit worrying. He's a bit. How is
Yeah,
this 6k net worth?
Radiant's
I don't know.
power ain't a pretty sight,
I'm
right?
confused as well.
I guess it is a Maelstrom. It is a finished Maelstrom. It's a generally good farming item that you can get.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking about like a what's that, like 1600 or something?
No, Maelstrom
Oh,
is,
sorry,
is
3K.
2,500.
Okay,
3K.
I'm undervaluing Maelstrom. I'll give you that, but it's still not a Manta.
Mid-towers haven't taken
Not a Manta. He didn't get a Manta in this game because you just don't need it.
No, I'm not
Which is
suggesting he needs one. I'm just
right thing to do.
comparing value.
bottom tower.
Yeah,
You know, if they both went on Antiques Roadshow, they're going to say that the Manta's going to go for more.
that is true.
I don't know if they
Manta
count as
set is
antiques.
quite
Maybe
good.
they need to go on Pawn Shop. Pawn.
No, Manta.
What's
All
it-
of these items.
What's the
are
American? Is it called Pawn
incredibly
Stars? Is that it?
I think so. I thought that was the British version, but I guess Antiques is the British.
Top tower.
And then
Oh no,
there's
I don't
thousands
think we
of
have a
them.
British
no,
pawn shop
Pawn
thing.
Stars is the one where they open garages, right?
Dyer's top
No,
Isn't that-
that's
I don't know.
That's
I don't watch
Storage
that kind of
Hunters.
television. No, of course it is.
yeah. Nobody religiously watches every season, but you watch it when it's on. I mean, or you see shorts of it on your shorts platform of choice.
I never watch any of that, and I've tried to stay away from any short form content. For it is
Oh
addictive
come on, you
as
gotta
hell.
pick one. TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts.
I've got none of those. I've got YouTube, and I do get baited into clicking. the
There we
shorts,
go. See, you're a shorts
But-
man. That's what it is.
but I do always try to click away, and I'd never see any of like the Antique Roadshow in there. I always see like,
Wow, that's just because your algorithm's clearly not as good.
yeah, they're sending me Dota content for some reason, and F1. And
The
I don't
runaway
know.
there from Atrocity, perfectly timed as he leaves, getting suspicious of where his enemies are.
Well, he didn't
They're
leave
looking
far
to
enough,
push
though.
forward, though. Yeah, he stayed to farm that camp. Is Jack's gonna get him? Big blink forward and like a little
could've.
stun, a little stun.
Definitely could have.
Didn't want to do it. I thought he'd go for a little enchant stone aftershock stun, but decided not to. I mean, in terms of the gameplay here, obviously we're seeing Team Quad S try and hunt down Sitout players, but kind of coming up short after that last big fight. Sitout now just spreading the map, making space. They've still got the Medusa farming. Are you worried about the pacing on Team Snake? On Team
They on they definitely have to kill the Medusa at some point here. You can't let her get to Butterfly completely undisrupted.
Can they kill
You
this
have to-
Medusa?
They definitely can. If the Razor gets on top of her, she dies really quickly.
Can
But, like,
she can manta out the link, right?
no.
Oh, okay, no.
That is not dispellable, but you can obviously mant off the slow and then try and run away with the ult.
Yeah. Well, that's my
But, like, you
thought.
need-
Is
if-
I think they
if
get. I
you
don't
have-
think she's unkillable. I think if they get on her, though, she ults and buys enough
So
time.
you have Rod of Atus on and Pit of Malice on level 4 on Megasheepz. So she can definitely die if the Razor gets her. But you do need to make a move for it. You need to get into the enemy jungle because she's obviously going to be farming safe.
Yeah.
And I don't see them making that move. So, but they should. That should be the
I
game
mean, not
plan.
currently, but I guess they need to be playing for this tower. But wards-wise, they're currently maybe a little lacking. They've spread across the map, I think, quite a bit. Don't know if they've been
Oh, Seething is in
dewarded,
trouble
but we
here.
weren't paying attention.
Just hold him here, Jax. Just get him.
And he's
Let's
in!
go.
There's the Echo Slam. Follows up with a Fisher. The Golem stun as well. And down goes Seething on the Necro. Meanwhile, pushing in further, it's Megasheepz trying to take down Wurzag. The pit is out. He does get rooted again. But Atrocity with a lovely call there, trying to
Jax
save his
has another
support.
blink.
And they might make it away. It depends if Jax goes in. Atrocity being chased down. They're going to pull the Golem back and just look for the mid tower now on Team SSSS. Oh no, but the Fisher goes down as Lulu comes back in. And now I can hear it. I can hear an ult.
Razor went in on Medusa. Got the
Oh,
link up
right.
and
I'm
she
going, where the fuck is this
instantly panicked.
Medusa? I don't even know where she is. I've lost her. She's miles away.
She was trying to join the fight and Squigel cut off and got the
I mean,
link on her.
fair
She
enough.
panicked
Now,
out.
Atrocity does have his Blade Mail and his Blink, as we saw used before for him to get that call. But the mid tower is going to go down.
I actually
honest-
did not know that a tower loss hit counted towards the Battle Hunger Dispel.
Oh, that's
does.
crazy. I thought you were going to say fantasy points, but no, like actual things. Also, Myra, I'm sorry I didn't have my sound come through because my sound settings are a bit fucked, but I will take a lovely drink for you. Thank you very much.
Let's go. Now Razor's going BKB, which he needs in this game to just keep running at people. They're setting up for Tormentor, but it's only 20 seconds away. So they're gonna be sitting up here for 20 seconds. And talk about what you want to do next. Like, this is where you have a little team meeting. You like get everybody on board.
I thought you were telling me to talk about what I want them to do next.
No.
I was like, dude, I don't know what they're doing next.
Obviously they do Tormentor, but afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, I'm annoyed
before-
here. I'm standing around for 20 seconds for this Tormentor, but I guess it is what it is. You don't have time
That
to
is
go
the
anywhere
good
else.
shot.
Like,
That is the shot you wanted. That is huge. Demonic Cleanse is so good against Lich and Tinker. You can
yeah.
put it on the Razor and he just doesn't care about the blind. He doesn't care about the slows.
Oh, a bunch of wasted time here. But Sitout was smoked up in the enemy jungle, but then they are going to go in as the rotation from Team Quad S comes through the portal. Scythe going down. That's going to take down Squigel, but the Pit of Malice is big. Atrocity going down there to Spyhaus, and that demonic poison or shadow poison, whatever the fuck that spell is called. And now it's Seething trying to escape with a little bit of help from his friends. Is he going to
He has
make
to be
it?
careful.
Wurzag's being chased by Jax, but Jax is going to change on the Seething. He's going to put out the Fisher. Max range, it hits. Out comes the Root as well. Looking to go a bit further. Out comes the Pit of Malice. Megasheepz not wanting to man up to this Necrophos, though.
Yeah, understandable. You're lacking your damage, and Jax doesn't
Wisdom
really have a good
Shrine?
echo there.
Radiant's
It's going to go to Lulu.
He should
Wisdom
have
Shrine goes to
probably
Lulu.
should have contested
They had
that.
vision. Oh, no, sorry. That's dire
Oh,
vision.
good echo.
Big echo.
Beautiful.
Down goes Wurzag. Now it's Lulu in trouble. He's going to get caught in
A
this Pit of
nice
Malice for a
disruption.
second time. Seething going to use the shard on Necro to escape with that little Death Seeker. And off he goes to safety once again. They're struggling to kill Seething, but they are killing everybody around him. Another lovely Fisher going to catch him. Not going to get him with the follow-up on the Enchant
He's got the
Tome or
4
the
charges
Aftershock
on him
stun.
now. He gets the 5 charges. He needs to be careful.
He's looking to come back. He doesn't have Scythe up. He's trying to hold
He's
them up
about to
this
die.
tower.
He's about to take 1,160 damage from that thing if he had taken one more thing. The cloak obviously doing a lot of work. Oh,
Trusty
what is
coming
that?
in. Oh, the courier. The courier.
Out of there. Wait, who's this?
And he gets
This is
it
SovietBear.
from the top rope. Stood on the cliff, swinging his axe over the edge.
Oh,
But he whips
SovietBear.
a call onto Megasheepz. Megasheepz now going to TP out as there's nothing that can be done about it. Jack's going to give himself away though with the Fisher. Does get the stun with the Aftershock.
Can
I
come
don't
back
think there's
in on
any
the
follow-up.
Underlord, so
Can
this
they
is the
go? 3 seconds
the
on
fight
Blink
if they
from
want.
Atrocity. They're going to look for it.
But you do need to find this.
Not going to find it, but he is going to find Spyhaus. He's going to land the call despite the Glimmer Cape. But here comes the portal coming back in. Down goes the Disruption. Now got some lovely little axe illusions there. Battle Hunger out on Spyhaus. But Megasheep's going to drop the Pit and the Root. And he's going to get Atrocity down. Lulu was looking to
take the
come in,
portal.
but it was too late.
Spyhaus, take the portal. Oh.
Spyhaus
Spyhaus
says,
doing a
I don't
great job so
trust
far."
portal travel.
Understandable. Goddamn Geralt. But yeah, he's doing great on the disruptions aggressively, but so far the goddamn house reference as well. We're going old school. But yeah, we're like he's struggling on the defensive disruptions. He did some good ones earlier, but Seething has managed to get 4 side kills against the Shadow Demon. So he's quite unique.
I've just realised why you put Spy in brackets. I hadn't even clicked that it was Dr. House.
It is wrongly spelled. It's obviously a German spell. Is he German? I don't know. I don't know.
Has he recently treated Squigel, do you think? Squigel's sponsor being Syphilis Hater. I feel like if you really hate syphilis, you probably have had to had it.
No, it obviously was always lupus.
Smoke up here on Sitout, but they're going to run into all 5 here?
Good disruption.
All 4.
This is bad. This is so bad for Sitout.
What an echo! And down goes the Fisher with the pit of malice.
Oh, the Fisher's helping Lulu.
3 dead on Sitout, and now we're looking for a 4th. Team SSSS have found that momentum that they were lacking, and they are punishing Sitout right now.
I mean, the Medusa, I wouldn't be surprised if she's below 1,000 hero damage in this game. She's done nothing so far.
She's farmed. She's
on 16k net worth.
She's 5,000 gold ahead. Like, they could still get this.
We're entering 1v5 territory here. Like this is gonna like Sitout is shut down. Every hero on Sitout is not where they want to be.
I don't know what they've been
for Medusa.
doing though, because they've lost a few fights, but they keep coming out and just fighting and fighting and fighting. They're not making space. Well, they are making space, but not in the way you want to. They're not spreading out. They're not taking map. They're just running it at the Radiant every single time.
Can you see hero damage yet? No, you can't see it. If there is such a thing, I don't know where. But like, yeah, the Medusa is gonna have to 1v5. She's got a link. She's got a butterfly. But so far, absolutely no impact from this one. Whereas the Razor's obviously been running down people. And is on, like, Medusa's 0-0-0.
Can they catch Megasheepz here? Trosty's looking, he's popped, he gets the blink, he gets the call. They do have Medusa with them for this fight. Blade Mail up, Pit of Malice comes out, gonna catch a Trosty, he's gonna go round. Oh my god, the Fisher though to call them out. Seething though, gonna get to the other side. He's gonna stop the portal going, but he's had to scythe early. They do get the kill with the axe though. It's a lovely culling blade. Razor coming in from behind though. Squigel doing so much damage. Disruption out onto Seething. Now it's Jax going to fight the Necro, and he's gonna be able to kill him. Atrocity somehow makes it out alive, and it's Squigel in trouble as he gets chased down by My Two Karma. Now hitting lovely and hard with that butterfly. Spyhaus on the other side looking to pick up and help his core, but Atrocity with an aggressive blink in. He gets the dunk! Very low though, is going to get stunned and taken down with Enchant Totem from Jax, and this is going to be where these two teams part for now. 2 kills for 3. Slight win for Sitout.
That entire fight, it was a win for Sitout. The entire fight revolved around the fact that they hadn't noticed Medusa has Lincolns, and the Razor tried to link her and it got broken. So the Razor didn't have the link on Medusa, therefore she could dish out the damage. This should not happen again. You should learn from this mistake. It will happen again about 7,000 times, but theoretically, this is the fight where the Lincolns get revealed, and you're like, okay. Just throw a lot of Aetors from the Underlord on there. Throw anything from the Warlock on there. Get it off, and then get the link on her, and then you don't care. But it was a nice catch. Like, Sheep's not getting out, sadly, with the portal, because the Scythe comes in. He did survive his Scythe, though.
Yeah, it was unfortunate he had to put the Scythe out early just to stop the portal going, because they had nothing else to stop him. I mean, it was a lovely Fisher, and then they dropped the... Then they dropped the Warlock Upheaval, and what's the slow on that? 20% slow. Like, yeah, but it was really nice. They had Sitout basically trapped. It was Axe trapped on the wrong side of the Fisher. Seething managed to jump through with the Death Seeker.
Yeah, a lot of things went right for Team Sitout there.
Yeah.
Like, Jax didn't have Echo. If after the Fisher he blinks in an Echo, so that fight is instantly over. But he didn't have it. Spyhaus was really well positioned, like in the back of the fight, and then suddenly, Big Man Roche showed up and just threw him into Medusa. So, like, there was a lot going wrong for Team Snakes there, and that might be the case. Like, net worth is even. It's all on Medusa, but the net worth is even.
You know, have you seen this? You seen this graph? Is that XP?
That is XP.
No, win probably.
No, that's net worth.
Yeah, I can't see the yellow and the green look the same to me.
Let's see. No, yeah, the yellow one is the net worth. They gained a lot of net worth from that.
That doesn't help. They look the same. The one that peaked is the net worth, right?
Yeah, yes. But if you consider it, the net worth peak, this is a very small.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
tiny.
window.
It's been pretty close.
That is a 1,000 swing, that peak.
Yeah. It's
Or no,
insane.
a
They're
2,000
gonna
swing.
run into My Two Comma mid as they come behind on Team Quad S. Oh my god, though, is he holding his own? And a lovely ult from Wurzag is helping him do it. He does get this up onto Megasheepz, turning him to stone. Atrocity coming in from behind. I thought he whiffed the dunk there. Might have been a cancel as he did follow up and get it. And SovietBear escaping into the safety of the triangle. And Jax
another
just,
link broken
hanging out
by
in
the
this.
Lincoln Sphere. Learn from your mistake, Razor. You have one more shot.
I'm actually not even sure what happened there. I was distracted looking at the graphs and.
I mean, they caught Squiggles and Dr. House out of position. Squiggles didn't get his BKB off, so he just died to a Lich ult, mostly. Like, a lot of damage from Medusa, but the Lich really slowed him down as well. And then, again, he tried to link Medusa, and the Lincoln Sphere stopped it. You need to give... like, you need to get this Lincolns off of her. Otherwise, you are in trouble. And Megasheepz is really not tanky. He really needs to get this Crimson finished, but he's gonna go for the Axe first. Which is understandable. The Axe is incredibly annoying. Squigle's in trouble, though. If Atrocity decides to jump this. He does.
He's looking. He's looking. He's running.
How did
He gets
Squiggle
the
not know
slow,
this?
he gets the call, in comes the portal. Atrocity taking a lot of damage here, does finally pop the blade mail. Squiggle gonna run away, but out comes the pit along with the link, but it's instantly cancelled. But he's gonna go down very quick on Atrocity there. No backup from his team, an aggressive jump that they didn't quite want to just chase in on.
I've never seen a more classic Atrocity play. That was just...
You know
he
what?
blinked under the tier 2 tower. Still got the call somehow, because Squiggle just didn't react, and then just still died.
I blame his team for not going with him. As an off-lane player myself, you've got to make these jumps because sometimes they are the best thing in the game, and other times they just don't work out.
And then walked into it. Like he didn't blink on him and called him. He blinked under the tier 2 tower.
Yeah, he used his blink too early. He should have tried to wrap around because they probably could have run away on the Razor. Yeah. He did slow him, but is he going to get caught out? Spyhaus going in deep. Seething now with a lot. I don't even know what half these Shadow Demon spells are, I'll be completely honest. Out comes the Sight though, doesn't quite kill Squiggle, but they are going to finish him off with My Two Karma coming in. Out goes the Echo, but now it is Jax that is stunned as he's turned to stone. And in comes Wurzag's big old ult. The Trusty's back in for a bit of a scrap. Trying to TP out on SovietBear. Are they going to manage to grab him? They are not going to manage to grab him, but they are going to manage to kill him.
Yeah, Shadow Demon really needs to get the Demonic Purge on there to purge the Ghost Shots, so Seething dive. And Squiggle, please, for the love of God, press your BKB before you reach 100 HP. Like, the last two fights, he's just cast BKB as the last resort and died instantly.
I mean, absolutely
press it earlier.
Typical behavior here from Dr. House.
Yeah.
The rest of his team getting punished for their mistakes and Dr. House just sauntering away like nothing matters.
It's also the classic way of the first 7 times it doesn't work, and then like on the 7th try, he's gonna get it right, and then everything will be fine again.
That's Aegis being picked up by My Two Karma. So, sorry to interrupt you again, but unkillable Medusa now has to be killable twice.
She's not unkillable, that's the thing, but you just have to get the spells right. But so far, yeah, they haven't managed.
I kind of can't believe that. I guess Medusa picked up a lot in TI? I can never remember any of the heroes that were played. Because like that'll be why she hasn't been nerfed, but I feel like her ult just makes her so good at just farming, and because if anyone jumps her, she just ults and walks away half the time.
Radiant lost one of them bottom towers.
Like she definitely, like she was picked a bit, but like no one thought that they could get away with the 4v5 like Sitout did in this game, right? You have to play Medusa like Sitout played this way, where you 4v5 for 20 minutes and then Medusa's fun. And in a TI game, this Medusa dies in those 20 minutes at least twice because people go hunting, which they didn't do.
Fisher out from Jax there, but isn't going to have anything to follow up on it. Sorry, we don't want the network.
Someone at least pop this Lincolns. Please just walk up and press Shadow Word on it. So
what do they have to pop the Lincolns? I mean...
So many things.
I guess they're just being greedy and they don't want to waste it, but...
Like, especially the Warlock can easily get a Shadow Word on there. He has a ult as well if he wants to.
I feel like this is the stalemate we're in now. However, on the other side of the map, Megasheepz is hitting on this mid tower, not in a sexual way, more in a destructive manner, and Squigel going for the top tier 3 as well.
No one's tipping back for this.
Lulu did just go back, I think, and come back in, but only to heal in base. Mighty Karma finally going to knock down the tower. Lincoln's is popped, so they could look for something here. They're not. They're going to leave Mighty Karma to just hit down this tower through backdoor protection. They don't even have the creeps here with them. Creeps will be here in about 5 seconds. And there it goes, call from Atrocity in. Out comes the Glimmer Cape, trying to save Jax. Golden's grab's not going to quite land. Paul now coming in so that Megasheepz can get back, and here he is. Where's this pit? Out comes the Rod of Atos. Pit of Malice down. Oh my god, the Echo Slam! Echo Slam in the back, and the Glimmer Cape coming out on the Wurzag. That's going to try and save him, but Atrocity has died in the meantime. Scythe coming out is going to take down the Earthshaker, and SovietBear going to survive on a scrap of health as the rest of Sitout finish off that bottom racks. Not a lot of deaths, but
yeah, the Razor's just not able to enter these fights. He's not very tanky with the Maelstrom Monkey King boss build. He's not able to enter, and if he enters, he always gets denied by Lincoln. So
out comes the banish. I feel like Spyhaus is just trying to get some like
he's in trouble. He needs to be careful with his illusions.
Out comes the Link though. Squigel taking a good amount of damage, is going to have to get glimmered to escape that. Now it's Seething coming in ethereal. He doesn't have Scythe up. I assumed he'd be looking for something, but he used it a little while ago. Thank you for the follow, Dofu.
So yeah, this is my combo's out of mana, so they can kill him once here. But like you should wait for the Aegis to expire. Drag this out 2 minutes, and then get going on the Medusa. But yeah, she's doing so much damage. And you don't have this... I don't like the fact that Megasheepz is going for an axe instead of a Crimson. If he was sitting next to Medusa, Crimsoning and blocking all of that damage would be fine.
I feel like but they blink in from Atrocity. They're going to catch Squigel now outside the base. I don't think he has BKB available. He does not. Bit of battle hunger, but that Glimmer is gonna save his ass. Meanwhile, in the back, it's Dr. House trying to do some work onto Mighty Karma. Are they aware he still has the Aegis for another minute 20? Now it could be Dr. House who's in trouble, but the Pit of Malice coming out to save him. Sitout looking to see if they can catch anything here, but this wasn't their fight. They didn't want it. They've just been thrown into it. The fish are there, either very good or very bad from Jax. You can make your own presumptions about that. He very well blocked off this path into the jungle.
Yeah, he's having difficulties like everybody's having difficulty entering these fights because the Medusa is just dishing out that much damage, and you don't have any armor on your course. Like the Razor has 25 armor, that's not enough. Jax has 18.
Is there anything this Razor can do to stay in this? Because they picked him for the tempo. They picked him to go early, and they're now 36 minutes into a Medusa game. Early's kind of leaving.
She is coming up on doubling his net worth. That is a bit of a problem. Like, they are 13k net worth ahead, and Medusa is 14k net worth ahead of the Razor. So it's all on the Deucer.
No, it is literally all on the Deucer. That entire net worth lead is Deucer.
The way you win this game is you wait for this Aegis to expire, which it does in 5 seconds, and then you have to all in on the Deucer. There is the problem of like Lulu and Lich are both pretty damn good at saving her. So this is a pretty much 3 protect 1 draft, or like 4 protect 1. But you have to try and all in.
That's Aegis reclaimed.
Have to wait for her to walk up to the high ground, proc her Lincolns with some throwaway spell from the Shadow Demon, and then just go balls deep YOLO it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Don't know if you can kill her, but that's your best shot.
I think it's just
whittle it down with illusions.
You know, I was complaining earlier about Sitout and they're losing fights. I guess they were huffing that copium, rightfully so, that it was 4v5 in all of those fights, and the 5th person that they've got waiting in the back isn't some sort of level 5 AFK Nature's Prophet sitting in base. It's a top of the net worth, fully farmed Medusa. So it's not surprising these fights are so rough now. And I'm just thinking about the fact that Underlord's got a pipe here because they've been dealing with so much magic damage, and then Medusa shows up and goes, "Hey, guess what? My damage is different."
Yeah, normally the way you deal with Medusa is you could just kill everybody around her and then you just kite her out, right? But in this game, with Seething being as tanky as he is, and with Lulu and like the support, everybody's pretty tanky that you have to kill before you kill Medusa. So you cannot do that. You cannot do that tactics. You have to kill the Medusa first, which is gonna be hard. But I don't think it's impossible. Like, they have really good team fight with a bit of a lockdown, and Megasheepz needs this Crimson God, though. You need this Crimson God to survive at all in the vicinity of the Medusa to get some damage out. But it's really easy for Sitout.
Ooh,
really
Trusty
hard
going in for a deep call, doesn't quite land it.
Didn't get it.
Doesn't seem to care, though. Doesn't seem to care. He's happy. He's just going to sit around and absorb all the shadow poison. Yeah, calls from chat are suck all our damage off with the static link, and I think there was a call for Fatal Bomb's 5-man Echo Slam.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, though.
Lincoln's is
throwaway spell there.
In the back is Jax. Does have Echo Slam available. I don't know if they're going to group. Out comes the Golem from SovietBear. Paul in from Megasheepz. Does have the double pit of Malice down. He's going to catch Seething again, but over on the other side of the fight, Atrocity's going to take down SovietBear. Spyhaus trying to make it out. Jax in the back trying to get his team to safety, but Seething is chasing him down, and My Two Calm going to force staff to the other side of that fissure and not really give much of a shit. Out comes the Sinister Gaze and the ult from the Lich. Oh, but it is a 3-man Echo Slam. Oh, but Jax is going down so fast he can't survive long enough. They do take down one, but that is all they will get from that. There's the buyback from Atrocity.
They tried the tactic of killing everybody else first, and they figured out that they can't.
Squigel has left the fight, taken a haste rune, and ran all the way up the mid lane.
Yep.
And is now going to try and kill Lulu under March of the Machine. Can Lulu kill him? No way. I mean, he steals a good amount of damage, but he has to run away because of the March, and his haste is going to run out. Madness of a play, I have to say.
He
but
doesn't have a TP, so this is just he's not involved in the next.
I mean, credit for trying everything.
Yeah, but like they tried the sadly wrong tactic here. They tried killing the Lulu first. They tried killing Wurzag first. They went on Atrocity. No one died. I think Atrocity managed to die. He got killed with the Echo Slam.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there's the GG.
There is the GG call. They're not going to wait for this one out. Very sportsmanlike. Not something I would ever do. And in response to such sportsmanlike conduct, of course, Sitout just spams out the kitty meow meow voice line.
I do feel like Sitout is the OG of this tournament, where you just first thing you do in every game is just mute them all. I mean, the voice line is cute, but it is annoying.
Infuriating. There is one more infuriating voice line, which I've only ever heard from one man, and I hate it. He does it to try and annoy the other team, but it winds me up silly. And it's the "good try, little bro." I hate it.
You've only heard that once? I've heard that.
I only know one person who has it. I hate it. No, I've heard it lots from that one person.
I guess that's kind of like old news. That's like 2 TIs ago. That was Effie's line. When you could buy that with where it was "good try, little bro," and that laugh, that god awful laugh that will haunt me in my nightmares forever.
Quick look.
She just giggles.
What do we got here? Net worth, obviously, Team Sitout just fairly far ahead by the end there, but I mean only really on one player. But
it's only Dusa. If you look at the graph, you see a very clear difference.
But Dusa did what Dusa should do that game, which is just turn up and, you know, like not be there for the majority of the game, and then turn up and be like, "Hey guys, I'm better than all of you."
This comes down to the classic. You have to kill the Medusa. You have to find a farming. I know it's a hard thing to do, smoking up and running all the way to the back of the jungle, and a confident support and maybe a different support that isn't Shadow Demon helps a lot with that, right? If you have your Snapfights or something, they are very happy to run into the enemy jungle and like die for ward, die for a very deep ward. But if that ward spots Medusa, it's worth all the trouble, because then you can smoke up, run to her, and kill her while farming, and delay this butterfly, because this butterfly was not delayed at all. And that from there on, she just snowballs, because at that point, her farming speed is insane. She's got 600 last hits, nearly 1,000 GPM. Well played by Mighty Karma, but there was no contention. Like, he was completely uncontested. And you could see that.
Can we talk about one thing? Spyhaus died once. He lost 0 gold from deaths. So did Mighty Karma, but Mighty Karma didn't die. How do you die but not lose any gold?
He died pre-minute 0? Did he die pre-minute 0? No, he didn't. Buy out just in time, like spam F1 just before you die, and have the right amount of gold for it to go down to 0 or 1. So like, it is possible to not lose gold.
It's just impressive. And also the fact that he only died once that game, to be honest. It wasn't a really like super
He died
killing
minute
game,
30.
to
That's
be
pretty
honest.
pretty
Like,
impressive. But he just bought out, like you can see just before he dies, he has only a point booster, and then when the death appears, he suddenly has a staff of wizardry and an ogre axe. So he just pressed F1 a lot, or whatever his quick buy button is, and it worked.
but I mean, 43 kills in a 40-minute game.
Yeah, it's a Medusa game.
It's
a
low.
classic Medusa
It's
game.
very low.
Yeah. Like Jax did his best, but I would put it down on Squigel and Sheepz not being able to find the right things. And I don't mind the idea behind the Shadow Demon pick, but it makes your execution really hard, and it makes you unable to catch Seducer. I would have preferred a catch in here that actually finds Seducer, or a Lulu, or one like these fights where they got 4-man, like 4 kills, and then Ducer was just farming, and everybody was happy. They weren't worth enough. They didn't get enough out of that. That could also be the feedback you take here. Just when we win these fights, we have to push more. We have to do more with that gold that we get from that. But yeah, just a Ducer game, a classic Ducer game.
Classic Ducer game. While
Are
I've got
we ready?
yeah, we're ready. Well, I've got a second chat just to let everyone know if there is any issues with the sound. If I don't know if the channel points are coming through properly or anything like that. My sound for some reason is just broken in OBS. I've had to mess around with my audio settings and just sort of shitbox it for tonight so that we could get anything. So if the game's too loud, Syler's too loud, too quiet, let me know and we can adjust it on the fly. Or if the game's drowning out Syler, that sort of stuff. Because unfortunately, they're all just getting crammed for the same channel at the moment. Yeah, we're ready. Have you said ready? You said ready? SSSS ready? We're going straight in for game 2. There's no waiting around. Glad I've got the bottle.
No pauses, no toilet breaks. Everybody took a toilet break when they were dead, I guess. And
I'm doing all right. I don't think I've broken the seal yet this evening.
The seal.
You know, I have that saying. The idea is that when you're drinking, obviously you're going to need to piss just because that's how alcohol works. And because you drank a lot of liquid. The idea is that once you piss the first time, you're then going to need to keep going to piss for the rest of the night. But like until that first piss, you can actually hold it for quite a while. But you know, so it's called breaking the seal.
You call it opening the floodgates in German.
I like that too. It's good. What's that in German?
Dammbrechen, or the breaking dams, or the breaking the dam.
It's just one word?
No, Damm is dam, and then brechen is breaking.
But
there's a lot. There's like thousands of words for this. As it always is.
Just a quick one from chat while we're waiting. Cinny's very happy to see a Tinker pick, even if it's a support Tinker. Or maybe he's more happy it's a support Tinker.
The item build on Tinker was, I think it was Glimmer first into Holy Locket, Greaves, and Blink.
He did pick up a null tally. No, null tally into boots into null tally into do you start with boots?
Holy Locket.
Boots into null tally into Holy Locket into mana boots into mech.
Garden Greaves, Blink.
And Greaves, yeah. The Germans honouring the Dam Busters. I also have to say, Dor, I enjoyed your reference to Cuddy.
Dire team ban.
True.
Tooltips where, Falcus? When was that time? You want tooltips? Sorry, I'm just scrolling back through chat
what
now.
What even are tooltips?
Karma, Flowzone, captain of Ice Cubed, coming in and saying Karma is wasted in Ice Cubed. Good Christ, what a player! I think if anyone hasn't played with Karma or isn't aware of Karma or anything, Karma is like, he's so chilled. He's just like quiet. He only says what needs to be said. Like, he's honest. Like, I've not played a lot with him, but from everything I've heard, he might be the perfect carry player because everyone knows carry players are assholes.
True. Generally,
I was explaining Dota positions to my girlfriend who's asking about them, and I was like, right, so here's what you need to know: carries are crybabies, mid players are egotists.
Yeah. Egoists, but yeah.
No, egotists. The word is egotistical.
Is there a T in there?
It's
I thought it's egoist.
I think it's egotist. But anyway, mid players have massive egos. Offlaners are masochists. They're just there to be abused. And pos 4s are like super greedy. Pos 5s are like the best. Pos 5s are just good people. Pos 4s are good people, but they're like, you know, they're like the drummers. The Pos 5s are the bass players. You know, like the Pos 4s just they're carving out a little bit of space for themselves. The Pos 5s are there to they're just there to help.
Problem is what happens when you get multi-role players? Like, for example, I'm a Pos 4 and a Pos 5, so I'm the best, but I'm also a greedy cunt.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I think it depends what you decide to make. I feel like everyone has that main role. Like, I prefer playing support, but I think I've now been very well put in the box of offlaner. But I wouldn't count myself a masochist. To be fair.
Did just confirm the masochist theory when you said, "Oh, I'm playing a lot of 3."
But I don't know. It's kind of explaining it because Pos 3 is where you have like the most pressure to perform as a core, but you get the least farm. You're often having to put your life on the line for things, obviously, like, you know, in game, and that means that you die a lot, so you end up taking a lot of flack for that. And yeah, it's a rough role, man. Why do you think there's no Pos 3 players? Everybody who plays Pos 3 in these tournaments has just ended up on that role. Barely anyone is an actual Pos 3 player.
There's very few, yeah.
But anyway,
I played Pos 3 for a while. Oh, the Medusa ban, let's go. We got a
Medusa has been banned this time by Quad S. Sitout coming out with the Dazzle Silencer ban again. I think Dawnbreaker might be new there, but the Venge was banned last game as well. Well, the Venge might have been banned by SSSS last game. Other than that, for SSSS, they're just all in on the Seething bans. Quap gone, Lena gone, Kunkka gone, now Necro gone as well. They're going to force this man on a puck.
How often are we gonna talk about that? You just don't focus Seething. Just let him play the Lena and counter. But then again, I did that with the in the BCW game, and they still managed to lose to Lena somehow.
I think Seething might be one of the best drafters in the tournament, to be honest. I think he's put the most work into it.
He's the most committed for sure.
Yeah. No, I think he generally does. Seething checks after the game to see like how well his predictions were. Like, he predicts not only like he doesn't plan out his bans and picks only, he predicts what the enemy will pick and tries to like guide them onto certain things. So he will compare afterwards his picks for the enemy team and their picks for their team.
10 seconds.
See how similar they are. It's scary. They are scarily similar.
5 seconds remaining.
That's true. Like I'm not gonna shit talk him. He puts in by far the most effort.
Yeah.
And like, for example, whenever I draft for Black Country Widows, I'm always sitting there being like, okay, I have zero clue what any of the enemy team play. I'm just gonna ban what's bad for us if they pick. Like, whenever, like, even against the Team Sitout, which I generally know a lot, because I do play with them a few times. I
think I could have outdrafted them there. I think I could have predicted them on the spot. But then again, I did have access to all of their notes, their draft plans, and know exactly what they were going to play. Hence why I was muted for that entire thread.
I did find out later that I completely I did draft against what Seething predicted. The only thing he predicted was the fact that we're going to pick Pudge for you, which is not a difficult prediction to make.
That wasn't a difficult prediction because him and George talked about it when they were discussing whether they were going to accept me as a stand-in, because I'm like 5 full ranks above Wellen.
That's true.
But just to get in chat, Sorian said, sounds cringe to me about the drafting thing, and it totally is. He's a massive fucking nerd. But also, I have some respect for him for doing it.
All right, we get the classic all pick draft. Where you first pick your 5, then you second pick your 4, and then you pick your 3. Do we get the same from Sitout? Do they also now pick their atrocity hero?
I think they do. They pick their 3 here. The axe is gone.
Is it going to be a Tidehunter?
It could be a Centaur, to be honest.
True, you did want to play Centaur badly.
He's going back in Centaur jail, I think.
Oh,
but they could pick up DP if they've got the clockwork.
I fully ignored the fact that the Tinker pick is now on Team Snakes. This is not a Lulu Tinker. This is a Sitout. They took away the Tinker first pick.
Ooh, Shadow Fiend. I think this is Shadow Fiend carry.
Yeah, I don't see Seething playing it. So yeah, this is probably the Shadow Fiend carry. Not really good into Tinker Shadow Shaman. Both heroes that kind of just ignore what you do and lock you down.
10
But you do have a
seconds
clockwork to help
remaining.
you.
This is why I'm wondering, because
it
they've
is
got the
rough fight,
clockwork,
so
whether
that's
they're
Five
gonna.
seconds remaining.
I think it's a pos 5 clockwork though, because I think Lulu's their hoodwink player, and Lulu doesn't go 5.
Okay.
He refuses to play in the safe lane.
Dire team pick.
Yep, there it is. It's the DP. I called it. I did say that out loud, right?
Seething. I didn't hear it, but
No,
I
it's a-
I don't listen to you that much. So,
So they take away the axe, and rather than putting Atrocity back in Centaur jail where he belongs, they've given him the death prophet that he craves, that he
5
longs
seconds
for.
remaining.
I mean, it's
and it is pretty decent against Tinker Shadow Shaman. Like this is a really good pickup.
it's also good. It helps them push, and he's quite good at it, and has a habit of becoming pretty unkillable by about minute 25-30. See, my issue with shit like this in the offlane is always that you lack initiation. But if you've got a decent clockwork player, you can make up for that, or you can pull it in from your mid laner or something.
But they do still have to pick their 2 cores, and Death Prophet can be easily countered. This is not truly a counter. Like the Jug is decent because you obviously don't like an inbuilt BKB is basically how you counter DP. I would have gone with a Lifestealer. They went with the Jug, just simply because I think Lifestealer is a better hero in general than Jug is right now. But
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
I don't mind the Jug pick at all.
I don't
It's
really
really
like Jug all that much.
like an inbuilt
5
BKB is all you need in this game. If you are on the same net worth, Death Prophet doesn't. You don't care about Death Prophet. You don't care about Clockwork. You don't really care about Hoodwink. So only the Shadow Fiend is a problem, and you can't dodge his stuff with Omni and Swift Slash. So it's a really good pick.
Sorry, I'm calling out in chat that Jug got buffed. I'm not aware of what it
did
was.
get a little buff at the 7 point.
I mean, it was a very
patch.
minor patch, wasn't it? Other than the fact that Kez got added, which I don't think we'll be seeing tonight. Although I'm guessing it may have already come out over on Child Endangerment versus 5 stuns. But if Jam Apple had any sense, he will have banned Kez both games.
Oh, yeah. If you play against Duck T, you might want to ban Kez.
We
I
can't.
don't think you ban Kez.
We can't.
He's right. You can't.
We had this discussion the other day when Bird suggested that we ban things, and he said, "Oh, that's why you have bans," and I replied saying, "Imagine, imagine having bans."
Did Chuck get buffed?
I don't know. I scrolled through the patch notes. I got to C. I didn't see anything on Clockwork. I got to P. I saw no Pudge, so I abandoned it.
You did not care.
I got my
I'll
boys. If they don't touch my hookers, I'm happy.
I didn't nerf Snapfire quite badly, which is understandable.
So Puck now banned out as well. Monkey King and Ember banned from Sitout. I do think they're targeting Jax. They're targeting melee heroes for Jax. They believe he's worse on ranged heroes.
So we do think that's 2 mid. So I'm pretty sure Seething doesn't play the Shadow Fiend.
It's back! It can't be avoided! It won't leave us the fuck alone. It's in my games. It's in my nightmares. It's in my casts.
It's everywhere. The fissure thrown out. I'm saying Lash again.
I think it might be.
Good here.
Oh!
Omni mid. Or is it Omni carry?
It's Omni mid.
This is actually. Does he play it?
Yeah.
No.
He does not touch Shadow Fiend, but I know he plays Omni mid, so.
Omni is decent. Like this feels again like they're just saying, okay, we're gonna run the same again. The 4 of us are gonna be quite unkillable, except for maybe Lulu, but Lulu's really dodgy with this scurrying through the trees.
Yeah.
And then Mighty Karma's just gonna be a monster, and Thieving's gonna give him BKB, and Thieving's gonna the Death Prophet's gonna silence anyone who tries to stun him.
But I think this
Well,
is all
there's
it's going to depend on the jump. They've got jump on the axe. They've got jump on Jax, or they will have jump on the axe. You know, are they going to manage to get on top of Mighty Karma and shut them down?
10 seconds remaining.
They got a lot of CC on snakes.
I guess this is very much like I want to play this, not this is good in this situation. It's decent against Urshak, obviously, because of the BKB, but like.
What's his ult do again? I always get it confused. It's physical.
It's all
physical
just
damage?
all physical damage, but he has a W that gives BKB.
Okay.
And the ult also gives you like lots of status resistance and all that kind of stuff. Like it's just all good buffs from Omni.
I don't like him.
All immunity from physical damage, nothing else.
I don't like him. He's a dickhead.
I really like playing him. Like it's like when Omni 3 was a thing, I really enjoyed it. Just simply because his right-click animation is one of the most satisfying in the game. That little bonk that he does with his hammer is really fun to play with. And then all of his spells are just like you can just cast them whenever you want, and they're always good.
I can't get on board with him. I mean, he just looks like that twat who, if it was a movie or something, he shows up, antagonizes the main character by getting all the like side characters on his side, and then like he's like pushing the main character out of the group.
Really?
And then it comes out that like he actually like the Omni Knight touches kids or something, or like eats raw squirrel or just something like that, and then everybody shuns him afterwards, and he's like, what's the problem, guys? It's not that bad. And it's like, yeah, this is why nice guys are assholes. Like that's the whole thing. Like
you never played Warcraft 3, did you?
No. Is he in
because
that?
for me, Omni Knight will always be just the like old teacher guy that is right in everything he says, like basically the Obi-Wan.
Actually, that's not even Cole. Cole seems like a dick as
Cottle
well.
is the prick. Cottle is the actual prick. Like no one likes Cottle because he's like in Warcraft 3. Cottle is the prick, and Omni Knight is the one.
Fuck them both. I'll be out having a pint with Shadow Shaman and Witch Doctor. Right, we got Lulu coming out on his signature support hoodwink. We got Wurzag on Clockwork, another regular for the boy. Although I don't think they've practiced it in a while because they never usually get it. Seething going mid on the Omni Knight, not called by the casters. Maitu Karma on that carry Shadow Fiend, and Atrocity will be very happy to be on DP. But I'm not going to have time to go through Quad S as they are going to walk up the high ground. They're going to axe get in the cogs by Wurzag. Battlehung out as well, though. Squigel walked into those cogs as well, but now it's Lulu in trouble as out comes the spin from Squigel trying to chase down the squirrel. Nothing is going to catch. Nobody has grabbed anyone properly. Nobody has put any spells down. And everyone just fucking walks away.
Jax went enchant totem level 1. And that it's gotta be good in the lane, but it's they denied that play.
I know, but also Wurzag, the cogs could have done more, and where was the follow-up? We could have had a bushwhack. Well, we couldn't because the cogs were nowhere near the trees.
No, the cogs were good to split them up, and for some reason Team Snake decided to hit the cogs for like 4 seconds. So they got some farm out of it. So advantage Snakes, I'd say.
I don't know, but after a very dull first altercation on the map, we'll go through Team SSSS. We got Jax mid once again. Boring, really, to just pick the same hero again mid, but you do you, Jax. I hope you're having fun. Megasheepz on the axe, stolen that away from Sitout this time, and Spyhaus, another stolen hero on that Tinker. Not sure Sitout would have gone them again necessarily, but SSSS picked them up very early to make sure they didn't. Squigel, the syphilis hater, on that carry Juggernaut, and SovietBear supporting him on that Shadow Shaman. I mean, this is a strong lane up here, this combo, the Jug Shadow Shaman.
It can be very strong, but I feel like Hoodwink's really good against Shadow Shaman. Just, you cancel every shackle.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
But I can see the Death Prophet getting run down. Or even the Hoodwink. If you get a shackle on the Hoodwink, that hero can die very quickly.
True, there's not a lot that you can do on the Death Prophet in that scenario. Going for a courier.
Yes.
Oh, out comes the shackle. No courier sniping for you, sir.
But yeah, I find it rich coming from your team that you're complaining about picking the same thing every twice in the game. You literally pick the same thing every time.
No, I don't. We don't pick. That's the whole thing, Siler. We don't draft.
Yeah, you all pick random every time.
Right. That's not picking the same thing. That's letting Gaben take the wheel.
That's picking the same thing.
Every time I stand up, every time I stand in for anyone, I get given Pudge.
That is true.
I don't even ask for it. I just get given it. No one even bans it anymore. I just get given it to fuck about on. That's about it.
Nobody cares learning your hero pool. Everybody just knows, okay, he plays the fat man. Go give him that.
I don't know. I stood in for Sitout. They did ban my Clockwork both games. They won't let me have that.
Understandable.
It's fine. I've been playing ranked, quite a bit of ranked recently, and it's really kind of upsetting because I'm at the point now where for a ranked game, I don't even want the Pudge because I know I'm better at the Clockwork.
I think that's also why I would always give you the Pudge, because I hate your build on Pudge. I so hate it. Like the fact that you insist on buying an Ether Lens.
I've been going Blink first sometimes.
Yeah,
and
but
then
you
get
always
into
buy
other
an
stuff.
E-select.
I don't always, but I do quite often, and I'll tell you for why, once we've seen if Lulu dies or not. Squigel here chasing down the hood rat with the spin. Is it going to be enough? No, and a clutch bushwhack coming out. He's near the tower. Atrocity now with the suck, the life drain. First blood goes to Set. What a turnaround. What a lovely little turnaround there.
Was that a branch place, or was that was an acorn shot?
It was an acorn shot, yeah. Place in the tree.
Like, well played by Lulu there.
But yeah, I'll tell you for why. I really like going the cast range because it's really funny to hit a really long range hook. I'm not saying it's the right play. I'm not saying it's better, but fuck me, does it feel good when you basically cross map a lad?
I know. We've talked about it before, and I've already figured out that you missed the old talent.
I really do. Yeah, it's so good. I just want to hook.
Ooh, Megasheepz is in a good position here to do a lot of damage to my armor. But
if he could get him. Cogs comes out from Wurzag. Wurzag, come on, bounce the lad around. Right, as head coach of Sitout, although I'm completely unbiased as a caster, Wurzag might be going in for clockwork training.
It's just me watching you play ranked.
No, I'll coach him through ranked. You got to hit the cogs. I saw it in a game the other day. I'm surprised Wurzag doesn't do it, but I think Vi made a good effort at it. I saw someone else play it, and they went this facet. Sorry, this expanded armature facet, and they just kept cogsing people and either standing in the cogs fighting or walking away.
Ooh, nice little snipe.
The benefit of the cogs comes from the mana burn. Like you need to bounce them around and hit them into as many cogs as possible. That's where your damage comes from. Because otherwise, you might as well go hook up, give armor when you hook shot, and just like max your Q and stand in the cogs with people.
If you're not getting expanded armature,
if he walks out here, he can just hit the cog in, and they'd have killed both. Guarantee it.
You wouldn't even have killed the Shadow Fiend there.
Yeah, well, that as well, yeah. Sorry, I've stopped casting. I'm now just being overly critical. I will get back to casting. Clockwork is just the only thing I play, basically, at the moment, so I'm very...
if you're considering going hookshot, just go chainmail and hope for a 70-minute game.
I think hookshot has reasons, though, because you can give your teammate armor, so if you're into a physical team, it's very good.
It's the cooldown reduction. It's just the
cooldown reduction is huge.
But I'm surprised that Jax is struggling this much. He's 14-5 against a 29 or 13-4 now on Seething.
Fucking yeah, that is crazy. I guess
yes, Omni does a lot of damage, but like you're an Earthshaker. You should be able to get these last hits.
Again, though, if you play in stacks with these lads, Jax will play wherever. Seething will only play mid, basically. He'll play other stuff if he has to, but if you're in a stack with Seething, unless you specifically say, hey, can I play mid for a game? He's going mid.
It's true. Okay, Jax is now resorting to cutting the wave. I don't feel like this is how the matchup goes, but I don't see it that much. Not even going to kill the courier? Come on, Jax.
He might get it on the return.
He might, but he now needs to take the wave away, so he can't really wait for the courier to come back, can he?
No. Meanwhile, in the top lane, SovietBear is low. They've had to back off. Atrocity doing very well to just sort of keep life sapping these people while Lulu sits and waits for the Lotus to come up in 6 seconds.
Cannot be run down because the spin obviously doesn't do enough damage to heal. Like you can heal through the spin with your siphon, so you have to kill Lulu as Team Snakes, and Lulu's very good at positioning himself on the hoodwink. But if they full heal off the healing ward, they might be able to kill something afterwards. But here comes Lulu.
There's the healing ward. Beautiful snipe on that healing ward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Seething really running away with this, like so many last hits. Meanwhile, Jug staying slightly ahead of My2 Karma, who's obviously struggling into this axe, but I think all to play for still between the two carries. Out comes another Cogs. There goes Wurzag. He's been listening to the stream. Unfortunate clip of the range creep. I think this is another... Just getting back into my my TED talk on Clockwork is you got to be really careful about ranged creeps playing this facet and trees. Trees will stop you getting into the right position to hit your cog, and the ranged creeps have mana, so we'll get mana burned, and it can be really frustrating. It's a lovely taunt. Cogs doesn't quite land. He's going to look for the mana burn. Does get it again, not with the third, and I think he hit there didn't he with those razors?
Yeah, he did hit. He did it 2 razors. There's a sad little thing on Megasheepz here. He's not gone for enough armor. And he's going for the 3-point and spin. Meaning he's involuntarily pushing the wave. So
Yeah.
the Shadow Fiend gets everything, and he's not doing any damage with his Battle Hunger.
Oh!
Squigel down.
Meanwhile, another kill onto Squigel. Lulu and Atrocity chasing down for another. Can they catch SovietBear? Rotation is going to come up from the bot lane. No, that's going to get cancelled before it comes through, as it's no longer required. But in the bot lane, we got another cogs out. Don't know where Wurzag's going as he just sort of walks away in the wrong direction. Now comes back in with the battery assault onto Megasheepz as he gets clicked down by My2Karma. Does put out the call, but not enough bonus armor to save him. And now it's Spyhaus in trouble as he keeps getting mini stunned. One more hit, but My2Karma can't quite reach given the tower's range.
Yeah, the strong thing about Axe Lane, and I think the thing that Atrocity also did last game is, oh, they caught Lulu.
Out comes
This
the
could be
shackles
a kill.
onto Lulu with the spin. Does he go down for sure? No! Oh, the Lotus that he waited so patiently for earlier, saving his life in its moment of need. And there goes the foul play to keep the shaman
Seething stealing
alive.
stacks.
Tower is under attack.
So he
Seething
is, but he is
stacks
going to
for
be
the
found
history.
here. Rotation's coming up, Spyhaus coming in along with Megasheepz. And now Jack's just, they're gonna start trying to farm these. They're gonna leave the ancients for now. Unless
Yeah,
Spyhaus thinks he's gonna manage to
all
take
on
them.
Soviet. That is all on SovietBear not having a single manga or clarity. If he ether shocks after the shackles, he kills Lulu dies, but he didn't have the mana for it because he has no region. He has no mana region.
If my
The only thing he
obsession in
has is
this,
Ring of Basilisk.
if my obsession in this game chat is clockwork, Silas is buying regen.
Yes, it's how you win a lane. But yeah, no,
I get little messages when I'm in my games telling me to buy mangas and shit. And I'm like, no,
because
but
you
I'm
were
so
sitting-
close to my boots.
you were sitting on punch in a game.
Oh, out comes the spin again with the bushwhack on SovietBear. They're not going to have any catch. Turning round now, it's Atrocity going in with the life drain. Is it even called life drain? No, Spirit Siphon. Is life drain the
Siphon,
Pugna
yeah.
one?
Yes.
My bad, guys. My bad. We live and we learn. Rotation
There's a
coming
lot
up
of
top.
sucks in this game.
There is a lot of sucks.
There's life drain, there's mana drain, there's spirit siphon.
What can I say? Clearly, Dota 2 is just a game
Blend.
of heroes sucking each other off. That's all they do.
It serves every single like.
Out comes the
whatever you want.
bushwhack, looking for a bit more damage on the
Atrocity
Squigel. Out comes
might
the
be-
spin in return.
Oh, I didn't get the shackle. Atrocity doesn't have the mana to cast anything here, so if they do go on him,
No, he also
die.
doesn't have any Atrocity.
Because
Get
he
some
also
mangoes.
has
Get a
both.
clarity.
Zero region on Atrocity. He cannot use his exorcism for like another 3 minutes because he's needed to wait for the fucking mana region for it.
Meanwhile, we're still
if he-
faffing about with these stacks. I think Jax is finally going to slam
Steven
them.
coming in for a gank. Squigel needs to be careful. Is he going to hit 6 of this creep? I don't
There we
think
go.
he is.
There you go,
because
the
Soviet
stacks.
is stealing.
Oh my
Can't
god,
even
Squigel
find
needs to be
us.
very careful. Out goes the bushwhack,
Oh,
lands on
what a
2! And the sharpshooter. Beautiful play from Lulu there.
What a bush.
Shackle's coming in to try and keep him alive for as long as he can on SovietBear. Curry is going to go down, and its master will not be far behind it. It felt bad saying master there.
Top tower is under attack.
Did you believe he is the Curry's? But I think I've just watched too many historical American shows recently.
Master Wayne.
No, like historical stuff, like with,
I know.
with a lot of slavery and stuff, and he kind of.
Aye. Okay.
Dire has strengthened their
So my opinions on slavery, Siler.
top tower isn't well.
Moving on. We have Axe dying again. 0 armor on the hero against the Shadow Fiend.
He's not on top.
They like everybody on Team Sitout now has to hit 6, whereas nobody on like Squigel now has a 6. Jax has barely hit a 6.
Dire's top tower is
Megasheepz
under attack.
barely hit his 6.
We
But
got
the
9,
supports
8,
don't
8,
have
7,
it.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5.
Yeah, it's just Atrocity's going very low onto the tower here. If anybody rotated here, he would be dead.
I think they'll
fact that
see
he's
him
getting
though,
away with
and
this.
he's got how long left on this? I can't see
The
because I can't
fact that
ping
he's
it.
getting
But
away with this is not okay.
I think
You
there
can ping
is-
it. You can ping it to see how long.
No, I
it's,
can't.
and
No,
it's
you can't.
still
You
long
can't
enough.
ping when you're
Yeah,
casting.
not as a caster, but like
Yeah.
the enemy team.
Oh
can
yeah,
know
no,
how
I
long
always do. Because that's what I was just about to get into. Is I think a lot of people see a death prophet with exorcism up, and they just think, oh, we shouldn't fight him because he will heal at some point. But if you check that and see he's got 30 seconds left before it ends, you got plenty of time to murder that bitch.
True indeed. He also doesn't have the silence, so the shackle on Lulu cannot be interrupted if you get it.
Radiant's middle tower is
But yeah, these lanes were a disaster. Like Team Snake had a decent draft, but every lane lost. So this is going to be a recovery mission from them. it's gonna be based mostly on the axe, which is he's going the oldest build in the book. He's going Vanguard into Blink.
He's
Blade mail.
had way too bad a game to go this Vanguard. He's going Blink first. He's not getting the Vanguard here.
He's going Blink first, I guess. Oh, is he? Is he walking to the secret shop?
No, he's saved up so much money. There's no way he'd either bought the ring or the Vitality Booster by now. I unless you have a very good lane and it's a good game for it, I think Vanguard on Axe is just not that good.
It's no longer the thing because you just. I mean, with this build, yes, with the 4 points and counter helix, I get it. The blade mail doesn't do that much for you, but if you go the normal build, which is 4 points of battle hunger, every point of armor is just 40 damage, which is pretty good.
I mean, Trusty doing exactly what I suggest he would do, which is become difficult to kill and just pressure lanes and just be a menace.
Just force that Squigel.
Like, I'm not saying he's unkillable at this point. They definitely could, but he outputs enough damage at the moment to make the Juggernaut
slam on Karma. They are actually going to kill him.
Bot lane. Of course they're going to kill him. There's 4 heroes down here into 1. Wurzag does come in, lands a Coax onto Jax. Jax going to take a 1 tower hit here. Hook shots. Wurzag, you don't need a hook shot there. Just hit the Coax.
Hit the Coax.
It's killing me, lads. I swear to God, stop making me watch Clockwork if you're not going to play him well.
He's not on top of things.
But yeah, that was good rotation from Jax. He's got his blink. Used Echo Slam on Karma, and they killed him. That is the first death of Karma in this series, I believe. No, his second. He died before.
But very good. I mean, it's a good amount of gold going the way of the Dire for that one.
Yeah.
They can now
Sadly, this game,
try and catch up.
The mid and the 3 are going to do a lot more on Team Sitout. Atrocity has finished his Yule Snout, and now he's actually difficult to kill.
Yep.
Because you need a shackle into like Omni Slash or something to kill him, and you need a +1 with it.
Yep.
Difficult.
I mean, the fact he can just use out of Omni Slash anytime he wants now is the big thing.
Yeah. That's the problem. But you do have the big snake ready. That could also kill him.
They are rotating in on him. They're looking for him here. They were smoked up. SovietBear gonna find and just walk away.
the instant turnaround in panic.
You got 2 CCs. At least cast one.
At least hex him. At least like do the chicken fuck off. But no.
The chicken fuck off. Do the chicken fuck off, lads.
It is. I love doing it on Shadow Shaman when you have the blink.
Yeah, Spyhaus just running down the river to mid, going in on Seething. Seething's going to say, you know what, I'll take this. Then realizes that he's going to miss every hit thanks to the laser. He can purge that, no, with his repel.
Yeah, but that is a long cooldown to use for a laser that lasts 5 seconds.
Oh, right, I did not realize it was that long a cooldown. That's insane.
That is
55 seconds. 55 full seconds. Almost a minute.
It is a better BKB. Like, it's a BKB that lasts a bit shorter, but gives you a lot of bonies. And it doesn't give you as much magic resistance, but it's pretty damn good.
So the blink is now up on Axe, so you can look to initiate some fights. As he's going to do, goes in, has the creep wave as well, but Atrocity's just not taking damage. Oh, but with the big snake coming down, and the shackles, and a lovely finish there with the culling blade. Meanwhile, mid, they do take down Jax. I'm sorry, we don't have an off-screen camera. Would be good if we did, but... I mean, we technically could do that, but...
It was just the blink reveal with Lulu, and on Seething now has blink. He blinked onto Jax, and Lulu followed up the slow with a stun. And then Jax was just dead. Instantaneously.
Instantaneously dead.
I mean, there's a lot of damage coming out of these Omni spells this early on. But actually, Lulu did the most damage with the Sharpshooter. Like, Lulu did 800 damage to him. This is a classic, like, high damage position 4 that could have helped them last game, for example, on Team Snake.
This feels like a really messy game. Or a messy first 15 minutes. Like,
it is.
The lanes have been a little... Like the lanes definitely went into favor of Sitout, but now the kills are just going all over the place. I don't know who's farming really particularly well. Everyone's just running around looking for kills. Kill going to come down again onto Atrocity. That's 2 in about the same number of minutes.
Yeah, this is an unusual position because normally you see Sitout kind of lose their lanes or at least draw them. Also, I rarely see them win their lanes. And then I did see it against Black Country Widows, but that team is in shambles. But like, they don't really win their lanes, and I feel like they don't really know what to do when they win the lane.
Mid lane gonna get the kill onto the Tinker, take down the mid tower, but what I was keeping an eye on was this push that SSS are making bottom. Mighty Karma still hovering around the jungle here. Meanwhile, SSSS just hitting down this tower at the moment. Squigel actually takes a few hits from the tower and a lot of damage for it. We're going to see a rotation now as in comes Atrocity. Big Snake down to try and take the tower. Rotation coming down from Wurzag on the clockwork. In goes Megasheepz, does get the taunt, but Wurzag's coming in with the save. Does land the hook shot and the cogs. Oh, but the Echo Slam! Enough damage out of Mighty Karma. They managed to take down the axe and follow up by taking down Jax. The Echo Slam not enough with the rotation in from Lulu on the back of the other two. And Mighty Karma was just sitting around there going, you know, guys, if you wanna lock that down, I'll come in and give it a little slap.
Yeah, and just no follow up to the Echo Slam there. The axe blink was the right thing to do, but he had to blink on the other side of the hero and then walk, like, instead of just standing there hitting, he had to walk towards the snake. So the fight moves towards the snake. He didn't do that, and they just didn't have any for. Like, if that Echo Slam happens near the snake, you get 1 or 2 kills. But it didn't because Axe sadly blinked too far.
I think it's definitely a very annoying thing at this level, and I mean, I think I'm guilty of it as well as a lot of people, is you're so desperate to get the kill or to take someone out that you don't tend to think about where you're fighting. So people will often keep in mind high ground and low ground. That's the simplest bit, and everybody knows that because of Star Wars. But when you've got like a tombstone down or a snake or anything that can't move, fighting around it can be so big. But Seething going in onto Jax here. Jax does get silenced. Out comes a Rod of Atos. They do miss the hookshot onto Megasheepz, so they've got a little chance of catching him anyway. Blink up in 5 on Seething, but he's not going to be chasing it down, and Atrocity is going to give up. Top tier 1 taken by Squigel and SovietBear while the fight's happening, but given your tier 2s are under pressure, I mean, obviously, get the tier 1s, lads. I'm not saying don't, but still not looking great for them on SSSS.
Yeah, the network lead is starting to spiral out. I mean, it was already out of control, but it's now 9k ahead at 19 minutes. That is that, and all of that net worth is on Seething and Karma, so that it's not one hero that you have to kill this time, which you would be equipped for with an axe.
And it's not just that; it's up there on Atrocity as well. He's above the enemy carry, and he's 1,000 gold above his counterpart. I mean, they won their lanes. They've come out strong, and they've not given too much away, other than those couple of kills on Atrocity. But they've not wasted too much.
Why would you drop the snake, Soviet? The tower had 20 HP, and he drops the snake.
Speaking of Atrocity giving away kills, he's going to get caught out by the axe again on the wave. They drop the Echo as well. Follow up with the Fisher. He's stun locked for eternity, and Squigel coming in, but I'm not sure he actually landed any damage there before Atrocity was dead.
Could see a Tormented dead. Oh no, Seething's here. Okay. If Seething wasn't there, I could have seen Lulu die to his Tormented, but luckily he is.
I think he'll be okay along with the heal. And a shard on Clockwork. A good shard. One that I've very vocally not been a fan of, but I just can't be arsed with it, really. Like, it's not bad. I just don't need it.
It's so incredibly good, but it's so difficult to use. It's high skill level.
Wow, Syler just comes straight in at me. Just you're too shit to use it.
I mean, I'm also guilty of this, of not being happy when I get the shot on Clockwork.
I don't die with it. I just don't want it. I usually rather my other support had it, because it's a shot I'm not gonna buy. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get a different item, so I don't want to take the shard necessarily.
SovietBear now has blink. They do have all their blinks up on snakes here, so they can get a good fight going.
They did just use Echo bot lane though.
They did.
So without that, I don't think they really want to look for too much. They are going to get the Hex out
Soviet,
onto Wurzag. Out goes the latch from Soviet. Bushwhack coming out to cancel it. Out comes the cogs. Wurzag is trapped by the call though from Megasheepz. Squigel now trying to get in, do some damage with the spin. Spyhaus there with the laser. They're going to finish the kill onto Wurzag.
I wouldn't hate it on me.
Sharpshooter not going to be enough to get in onto Megasheepz. And Seething just going to be forced out by the Juggernaut.
I thought that was a gigabait by Soviet, and this is going to be a horrendous fight for snakes, but Lulu and Seething just couldn't get in with a nice fissure block, and the Cox also didn't help.
I think credit where credit's due. Jack's first game as well has done very well with like placement of these fissures.
Yeah. As we now start to see the laser damage coming out from Tinker. Like this laser does a lot of damage.
SovietBear is very on his own. The ping has just come out from Lulu. And he's now shown on the wave.
Blink away.
How do you think you're surviving this?
He's tipping out.
There comes the Atos, and those right clicks from Seething are murderous.
Yeah, he's got the shard. He's got the hammer purity. This man does a lot of pure damage.
The hammer of purity.
This is kind of his damage cap. He doesn't get any more damage than this on.
Wait, you're saying he's peaked? He's peaked in mid game. It's all downhill from here.
It's basically at this point.
He's gonna get a
This is now
shit
where Karma and
job.
Atrocities.
He's gonna get fat. His wife's gonna get ugly.
He might have like a little face when the refresh orb comes up, but until then, he's kind of like this. This is where he stands for quite a long time.
Kids are gonna hate him.
Jesus, a bit too
He
fast.
might get a mild drug addiction or alcoholism.
Oh no, Dr. House, he's dead again.
Blink coming in along with the root from Lulu, and Seething gonna just hit this man down. Lovely bit of purity there. Oh, but in comes the Omni Slash and the drop of the ult. Guardian Angel from Team Sitout's Guardian Angel. Admiral Seething, but an Echo Slam in the middle of the cogs. But there's so much damage still coming out from Team Sitout. Wurzag nearly going down, but not quite dead yet.
Oh,
Does have
Lulu's
the
doing
battle
so
hunger on her,
much.
and my two Karma just sitting creeps on the other side of this at the moment.
Atrocity's
Is that
running him down.
double kill there for Seething? Triple
Oh,
kill, I
Squigel.
think. And Atrocity not quite able to finish anybody off in the base.
Yeah, they just didn't have any follow up when this. But like, obviously the counter to the Juckle there with the Omni ult just instantly like a creep tanked that entire Omni Slash and didn't die because of the Omni ult. So and now lasting presence as well. Lasting presence 2 on my Karma, and he just does so much damage to these buildings because the armor is just not there.
SovietBear walking quite
trouble.
far up to the tower. Meanwhile, Squigel's just gone out to try and get more farm. They are going to lose the bot Rex, but nothing further for Sitout as there's still 2 tier 2s up for the Dire.
Yeah, I don't know what they do. Like they had a really nice call there. A call into Echo Slam on 2 people. No, there wasn't any like Omni bullshit up, so no one got saved. But then Lulu came in with a massive bushwhack, stunning both the axe and the Earthshaker. So no fissure follow up, no dunks, and they just both died to the damage that Exorcism did.
The Omni also didn't feel like it did a lot of damage. Whether that was from pipes, general magic resist, what I don't know, but.
Omni just did 0 damage. Omni just 0 damage because of Guardian Angel, because it's physical damage and it's just immunity to physical damage.
No, sorry, I'm talking about the
Omni,
Echo.
Omni Knight. Oh, the Echo.
Yeah, I'm getting confused between the spells. You're right, the Omni did nothing because he went in on a...
It did
on
decent
an
damage,
Omni
but then the heal came out, right? Like both of these supports had, like everybody in that had 20 sticks, and they just instantly popped them. Like the burst isn't enough. They're lacking that little bit of extra damage that is the jug. Like you can't use Omni Slash on an Omni ult.
Yeah.
That is not how you're supposed to take these fights.
You're getting out Omni'd by Omni.
Indeed, and it is a really good counter to jug. Like that is the gotta give that to Seething. Like the.
Surely this can't have been the call for Atrocity to come back. He's got the big push ult. It's just come off cooldown.
They don't really care. Shadow Fiend does so much damage to building that
Yes,
they don't really
I
need the
suppose.
Exorcism to kill a tier 2. Like you kind of want to save the Exorcism for the tier 3s, where my 2 Karma can't hit that freely. How do they get back to this? Jax is just so underfarmed. He's got Blink Arya mid at 25. He's got a shot at least, but like this is not a mid Earthshaker. This is my net worth with support Earthshaker, and I kind of have more than this at 20 minutes, like 26 minutes. So if I play Earthshaker 4, this is kind of what I'm hoping to achieve to be at, and he's wasted money in a bottle. Or he's put money into a bottle that's not really paying off right now.
Money in a bottle.
So he's had a rough game. He's had a really rough game at Jax. He's had some nice Omnis. I'm doing it as well. Some nice Echoes, but they're not doing enough damage just simply because he wasn't even level 12 for quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah, they also just don't have the follow. I think to be getting these big Echo Slams and such, you've got to have a team that's basically fighting without you. You've got to have the team that's in there drawing the aggro. Your offlaner's tanking, you're getting some damage down, and then because the enemy team is trying to deal with all of that, they group or they end up together, and that's when you come in and do the big echo.
Yeah, that's kind of what you need, but you don't really like. You have Megasheepz on the axe. You didn't go for the Vanguard. I really like that. He's gone for. He's now got Blink, BKB, and Blade Mail.
I think
He's
this is the
damn
right
strong.
build. Like,
It is
you
for
don't want the Vanguard. It was too late to get a Vanguard.
The fact that he still hasn't got Battle for a Hunger level 4. The spell that makes Axe good right now, and he's maxing it last.
He's also got his shard queued, but not level 4 in Battle Hunger. Like, if he gets
He's
that
gotta get it
shard
next level.
before,
But, like, oh no, he's not gonna get it. He's probably gonna get his talent, right?
I don't know. Sitout seem to be walking away here. They're gonna go back. Atrocity now back in the mid lane to push that out to get them some creeps there, rather
They
than
are
just going
struggling
high
to-
ground.
They're struggling to get the creeps because Jax is
I want to see if
doing
anyone's
quite
gonna
well
get this
at clearing
AD.
them.
They know he's there. They've called to go and attack. They've all ran past the AD. Seething, I'm guessing, not wanting to go back because he feels like he might miss the kill on
Oh,
Jax.
Lulu, can you
Will
get
they
it?
land the bushwhack? Oh, too slow. Oh, they left the double damage, now picked up by my 2 Karma. The amplified damage, sorry, my apologies. What is it? It's still... Yeah, 80%. So it's very little off double damage still. It's only because they added the spell amp that they had to make it not double damage.
That had to be done to amplify it. But yeah, this is where you now in trouble, because you're gonna get this exorcism push in, and I don't know how you stop it. Your best chance is Jax sitting there clearing out the creep wave, which he's been doing so far, but he's not in position to do so now, and he's in trouble from Seething.
Yep. They're going to find
Get
it.
the blink
Gets the
up.
slow out on him. Out
It's
comes the
healed.
heal from Spyhaus, but Jack's going to go down to the right clicks from my 2 Karma in the back. And Dr. House can't take much more of this abuse. He's taken a lot in however many seasons that show's been going, but he's never fought a Shadow Fiend.
Yep. And
Mouse
now
spikes won't cut it this time.
you still have the crits, the creeps right next to the base. You pop the exo, and this should be 2 lanes of racks. I don't
It's
see them
got to be
stopping them.
surely. This has got to be Megas. I mean, they're trying to split push on Team SSSS. They're trying to spread the map out. They're trying to get farm. They're trying to pressure
They
other
need
lanes.
to clear these creeps.
They're trying to make time, but I mean, do they win this if they make time? Can they stall this out and make a comeback, or is it just over?
I mean, Jock at some point when he gets Swift Slash and Blink and all that kind of stuff, maybe he can start doing some serious
He's
damage.
just
in this game.
got Swift Slash.
But
Given that his Omni Slash hasn't performed particularly well yet, though, I'm not sure Swift Slash is going to help.
they have to take a fight to get back to even like net worth. They have to get the net worth somewhat, like especially on Jax. Jax needs some sort
Dr.
of net worth,
House
because-
could get caught out here. Seething can't blink on due to the march of the machine, so he's going to make it to safety on the Tinker. My 2 Karma, though, now invisible. Do they look for the kill on the Megasheepz? They see him walk into the jungle.
Yeah,
Unfortunate
nice
miss for Wurzag. Happens to the best of us. Couple of hits go out. Does activate the Blade Mail, but that's not going to be a particularly long
Luckily, the
cooldown.
harpoon is no longer the absolute bullshit that it used to be. You can now disjoint it to blink. And remember the times when you blink away from a harpoon and then you just still got sucked in and took the hits.
Spyhaus going to show on the wave here.
Somebody needs to clear the mid wave, Jax. That's your job. Get the mid wave. Why is it walking to the high ground right now? Like you're doing well cutting the creeps on the side lanes, but the mid lane's just walking in. And they don't care about tanking the tower. And like, even the top lane's not. It's walking in now.
Sometimes casting a game with you is a bit like watching rugby with my uncle.
Do something right.
He
for fuck's sake.
he likes to shout. Yeah, he likes to shout at the players like they can hear. And the hookshot in from Wurzag is going to connect to
Nice
Atrocity
call.
instead, but now he is taunted. Oh, but the whiff on the culling blade. Atrocity's still in trouble though, although Guardian Angel is out, so he's not going to be taking any physical damage.
Yes,
Couple of
Swift
tower
Slash
hits
is
though
still
coming in
worth
onto Wurzag. Out goes the Swift Slash. It's going to take down the Clockwork, but that's their only kill so far. Since Tower's taking more
Oh,
damage,
nice
another
call.
big call. There's the Echo Slam. Down goes Atrocity. Will Seething be close behind? Tower hits still
just
coming.
run high.
Squigel trying to chase him down. Lovely stun there with the Fisher already down. And my 2 Karma popping the fear from the ult just so that he can TP out. But 3 kills for SSSS.
How did it go so wrong? They just couldn't kill Squigel. They just, like, Squigel omnied into the midst of them. And they
The
just couldn't
TP's
kill
onto
him.
the bot lane to try and get this tower with SovietBear here. Spyhaus coming in to help, but he's taking big damage from my 2 Karma. Lulu looking to chase. He's got no mana. The TP's going.
Let's go.
That's going to be it.
How did it go so wrong? I guess just the axe calls were really, really good. Like
I think some great axe calls. I think Atrocity did Atrocity things and dove a bit deep.
Yeah, he did die pretty quickly.
And Wurzag followed.
He also has 0 armor on him, right? He has 4,000 gold on the bank. What are you doing,
Who's
Atrocity?
this? Oh, Atrocity?
Atrocity. He's buying his Shivas out of pocket right now. He must have. I want to know how much gold he lost on that last fight. I don't know, but I feel like if he has 4,000 gold now after respawning, he might have been on like 5k gold.
I mean, you can see how much he was worth somewhere. He was worth 500 plus 740 split, or just under.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's rolling and he's turning up to the Shiva's dealership and he's saying, you know, how much I got cash. I want to take it home today.
He needed that before, like he died to an Omni. So yeah, Wurzag went a bit too deep, I guess. He also doesn't really have the.
It was
like
just it was unfortunate
Jug.
timing. Wurzag jumped in, didn't get the stun because he hit onto Atrocity instead, and then popped the cogs, but the immediate call came out, and he wasn't really able to follow up with anything.
Yeah, and they got a really good call.
And then the Echo Slam came in.
They called Mighty Karma twice. That was like they got 2 calls on the Shadow Fiend and plus another person, and on the second one he also got dunked with an Echo Slam. So it doesn't get more wrong than that when it comes to execution of the fight. For
All more right if you're talking about SSSS.
True. They also on Clockwork in this game, or on Lulu even. Like Lulu's gone for the Gleipnir. Oh, this male's shown Gleipnir. Lulu, how greedy you would want to be?
Real
Yikes.
greedy. Let's go, Lulu. Let's go. Either that, or he just forgot when he was building Gleipnir that it didn't have Maelstrom in it anymore.
Like in this game against Jug, Shadow Shaman, and even Tinker.
Well, what do you want him to buy instead? Oh, a
Lotus. Lotus Orb is the goated item in this game. If you Lotus an Omni Slash, you just win the game. If you Lotus a Shackles, you just win the game.
See, this is a scenario where I'd rather have a greedier Clockwork.
Oh, Atrocity!
But he's not dead again, is he? Oh, he's dead again.
Very, very dead.
He's in the Yules. He tries to get out.
Oh, the dunk was missed. No.
Classic Atrocity. Classic Atrocity.
He got the stick off to deny the dunk, so at least he's got that.
I love the lad, but the wandering off and dying is becoming very predictable at this point. We played an in-house game, and Seething was on my team. We were against Atrocity, and I was sort of pointing out how we could go kill him. And Seething was like, "I've never seen it from this side before, but I get it now."
Yeah, I mean it's like the fact that I was talking about Wurzag's item build and Lulu's item build and was on them, and I just saw that little clump up on the top there, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's Atrocity." I
that is an atrocity. You're absolutely right. What an atrocity!
I just knew who was the one that's causing the dire to clump up and kill someone. Oh, there's a little sneaky Mike Hammer here. Is he gonna ult it?
Oh, up goes the hook shot. They are gonna get the grab on a Megasheepz, and the whole team is in. Or the whole living team is in. Don't need to call the spells. Out goes the sharpshooter.
Like if he BKBs, like a great BKB my Megasheep, but if he BKBs and walks away, I think he gets away because the cogs block the Radiant team there.
No, he hasn't, because they can walk through because of expanded armature.
They can, but like it's still like
it's a little bit of a pain.
I think, but like I respect the Nightfall attempt. But it was
briefly back into just the Clockwork TED talk. It's really annoying sometimes when you're Clockwork and you put down a cogs and you need to walk out of the cogs so you can start bouncing them around, but you can't because either like a teammate or a creep walks into the gap you're trying to walk out of and just blocks you, and then the pathing just spazzes out. That's
why you buy Boots of Bearing, my friend, because then you get phased. And...
in front of it. You get phased on Boots of Bearing?
I think you do.
You sure you're not thinking of phase boots?
No. What is it? I mean, you do get very quick, but you don't get phased. True. But the movement speed is
fucking appalling. This is appalling suggestion. Just have your teammates not fucking walk in and block you, fucking twats. Raw goes out from Roshan. They need to be careful. Oh no, there's no longer an AD SovietBear. That was though. I'm not sure it would do much. He does have Ags. The Ags is the Shackles upgrade still?
Yep.
I don't think it's that good.
It's really, really bad, and rushing it like this is not.
It's also it's such a bait because so many people then stop putting it on their own team.
Yeah, like I like the idea behind it, and if you have like a centaur, you can do something with it. But
I
in
still
this
think
game,
you want to
rushing
shackles an
ads-
enemy still. It's still good. It's not awful. And I don't want to call it out too hard because we haven't seen SovietBear use it. So this is no shade on him.
Yeah.
I just know I'm not happy if I see it in if I see it in a ranked game from some rando.
I wouldn't hate it if it's like 50 minutes into the third item, but rushing it as a second item after Blink, instead of getting anything useful,
Like a
is,
refresher. I mean, even getting something like a refresher that's greedy, but you know, you're going to be able to do more with it. Out comes Swift Slash onto Atrocity. Could be in trouble here. Pops the Chivas. In goes Megasheepz. Does get the call onto My2Kama. My2Kama could be in trouble, but he does have the Aegis still. Megasheepz going to back away. Out comes the Shackles. Oh, but it's a lovely bushwhack onto two. SovietBear and Squigel now backing out. Break does hit onto Jax from the Sharpshooter.
Oh, this
but
is a
Dia
huge
now just going
echo.
to back out as
If he gets this
My2Kama just
echo.
wailing on these racks.
on,
Lovely
get it there.
call now, and out comes Swift Slash again onto Atrocity, and they use the Echo on this onto one man. Maybe not the play, but they do get the kill. But there is now a large chicken by the name of My2Kama, stood in the middle of the base, now on half
Go
his
for the
health,
Megas.
but he's healing up so fast with his Mask of Madness. Seething taking a lot of damage, down on all fighting in the March of the Machines. A lovely Leather Fisher. And down goes SovietBear. First life gone from My2Kama. They've got one Rax for this, but could they be losing the carry? No, but Squiggle's got no mana and only half health, but a big taunt going in. Didn't pop his... I don't know if he popped his blade mail, but they gone down. He goes down to the cogs.
Lulu's getting the racks. Oh, he's gonna die
Max
for it.
Lulu might die. No, he's going to make it away. Jax doesn't have anything to chase. I don't know what happened at the end of that fight.
Oh, there was a communication breakdown. Seething made the call to go for the racks, but My2Kama didn't listen. And then it just broke down. Seething was hitting the racks, wasn't casting any spells on anybody else, and My2Kama was being called, was being stunned, he was just being kited.
I thought My2Kama had killed the axe for a second, but
They hold.
Great success.
they hold.
He got saved. He got saved by the Tinker. The Tinker's starting to heal some
Look at the
real big amounts.
Look at the gold swing. Look at
It
the
is
gold swing.
That was a massive thing.
4K gold swing. One more fight like this, and they could be back even Stevens.
Squigel.
But Squigel is very far pushed up. Gonna drop the Swift Slash. Does get rooted. Pops the Manta to purge that. Now starts to walk away. The Spirit Siphon went out onto one of the illusions, so isn't going to do anymore, but more game is coming.
More game indeed.
Radiant's
I mean,
top
that's-
tower is under attack.
It's working. It's working for Snakes, but it's not like they have this one melee Rax that is keeping them alive. As soon as that goes down, they are not going to be able to push out these waves anymore, because right now Jax and SovietBear are able to clear out these waves with their spells, but Megasheepz do not die to spells.
Radiant's top
You
tower
need right-click damage to kill Megasheepz. And I feel like this comes mostly down to Wurzag and Lulu buying a bit of greedy stuff. Like especially Lulu's build is very, very greedy.
Can I just
But
check?
they can just go space.
Is that one of the songs off your new rap album?
Lulu
Mega creeps don't die to spells.
Megasheepz that does spells. I don't like hip hop. That could be my EDM song. Oh, Megasheepz, no, Megasheepz, you do die to spell. Oh, he's fine.
I
right?
think he's fine. He just runs away. He's fairly fast with the phase boots up.
fact that
Oh,
Seething
but in
didn't
it comes.
see-
That's the root. Seething going in. Out comes the BKB from Megasheepz. And a little orb that I don't know the name of coming from the Tinker to help him.
What is it called? Defense Matrix?
Defense Matrix,
yeah,
that's it.
That's the one. Oh,
I
we have an
hear
Omni
it. Swift
Slash.
You know, it's a
and
full
it's
Omni.
huge.
My2Kama goes
Woo.
down. TP coming in from Spyhaus. Now the chase going out onto Seething. He has popped the Guardian. Oh, but they cancel the TP with the call. Followed up with the Shackles, but Bushwhack comes out onto SovietBear. They're going to get the kill onto Seething. Now it is Lulu in
SovietBear's
trouble.
found
SovietBear
Lulu.
chasing down. TP coming in from Spyhaus. Can they stop it? Yes, they can. No TP out as out comes the Fisher, followed with the Shackles. And he gets the Bushwhack off, but they pop the Echo for the stun. And his body is flung away. That poor little squirrel is destroyed.
How did Lulu just move forwards? Did he get a defense matrix?
Wurzag died somewhere.
Oh, the warp flare. The warp flare.
Also, I was going to say call Atrocity the lone survivor, but he just wasn't there. Wasn't involved.
He wasn't there. That was a huge find by Squigel. Really well done finding
it was massive.
Clockwork and Karma together. And Seething wasn't there, right? Seething blinked in to try and get the ult
Yeah,
off.
absolutely.
But he didn't get it in time, and then Seething was just in there and died to his fault. Like this
And
is
the rest of SSSS following that up, making sure, you know, they got the calls from Megasheepz and then the shackles coming out to make sure there wasn't any follow-up from those heroes. Huge. Oh, and now Atrocity's going to step too close. Out goes the Fisher, followed up by a call. TP now coming in from Spyhaus. Out goes the Swift Slash, now Shackles. Atrocity can't do anything, and Wurzag is standing around like the poor little lemon that has to watch his dad die.
Radiant's middle barracks have
what?
Meanwhile, in the bot lane, the Snake is taking down a full set of racks. Going to get helped out now by the team as the Snake is going to go down soon. And down goes the rack. So they even left that last hit to the Snake, sort of as a credit where credit's due, you know, let him have the last hit.
He really should have denied that Snake. That's a lot of... Oh!
It's gone anyway.
It just disappeared. I thought it had a really long duration on it, but it just disappeared. On it, got killed by the creeps. Oh, the creeps fall. So
Gold
they
blocking creeps,
calculated everything. Fully calculated.
But I mean, this game is evening up. There's now a massive gold lead onto SSSS.
This Jock is now a monster.
Oh my
It is
god,
really difficult to go.
Gaben's an SSSS fan.
Yeah, Jock is now better than Shadowfiend in this stage of the game. Like Shadowfiend struggles a lot. I'm also not a big fan of the Shadow Blade build on him, but like
On who? On the jug?
on the
Mighty
Shadowfiend.
Karma, yeah. Yeah,
But like he's not. This hero is worse than Jock now because he cannot hit him while Jock just Omni Seed. And the cooldown on Swift Slash and Omni Slash is really low now. So
should we have seen more Ethereal Blades this game?
no, we should have seen more Lotus Ops this game. Because the way you counter Omni is not by surviving it. You counter it by
you
countering it.
You Omni them.
Yeah, you Omni them. Like the amount of times I've played Clockwork and went into an anime fight with the Juggernaut is very like a lot of times.
Yeah.
It is nearly uncountable because it's just so easy to bait yourself out there and get Omni, especially with the current thing going on where you get the invisible Lotus thing.
The lack of Lotus Orbs is a bit criminal. I think we've not got a Lotus Orb in the whole game, have we?
Nope. I think there's one on Pinker. No, he's got the Ethereal, right?
I think it's less good on Dire here, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's still a good item in general. But
for sure. But against the Shadow Shaman, it's always good, and against the Jack, it's just one of the best items you can buy.
I have to say, I do often find myself looking at Lotus Orb and thinking about it more as a purge than a reflect, but
the thing that it is, the fact that it is both is insane. Right?
True.
Even in this game, you can use it as a purge for the
root.
Death Prophet silence and
silence,
the root on Lulu. Because Death Prophet has a 5-second silence. That's nearly a global.
Yeah, and you can purge the laser, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep. You can also purge laser, but that's coming out every 2 seconds, so it doesn't really matter. But you can reflect the laser, and it does a lot of damage because you reflect the axe laser, which reduces maximum HP. Because this Tinker now is basically a mid Tinker. Like you only need Aghanim.
Mid Tinker's not real anymore.
It is very real. Did you see some of the performances at TI? Like, dude, these Tinker specialists are destroying people on Tinker.
I just don't like it. I don't like it. Put it in the bin.
It is not good in any low rank game because it is like the people are just not like. There's so many buttons you have to press.
I get it. It's a skill thing, like Monkey 4.
I've never tried to play Tinker, but I don't think I could even learn it because it's just so many buttons you have to. Like, it's so.
How are you a support player? How are you a support player? The ego here. Even I, the mighty Sylar couldn't do it.
I very much consider myself better than every player in this game, and I couldn't pull off the mid Tinker, so they can't. Is what I'm saying. And I do play a support, and I do press a lot of buttons. Like I play support Oracle, which is a lot of buttons, but it's not as many buttons as Tinker.
You heard it first, chat. This man can hit buttons.
I can press some buttons.
Elect him president of the United States, and the nukes will launch.
Let's go. I mean, I would do a better job than the current United States president.
I don't know. Sure. I don't know what other buttons they've got. I feel like you'd just be running around pressing buttons, and it would be the job of the staff to try and just keep you away from the really important buttons. Like, I'm good at pushing buttons as like a child that just can't stop. We do have a call out onto Atrocity, but he's got a lot of health, but out comes the slash. He's popped the exorcism and he's up in the Yules, but now Squigel, that extra slow with the shard on the Juggernaut. Atrocity taking a lot of damage. In comes Wurzag to try and help, but all he's doing is sharing in the Omni Slash and the death thereafter. The Cogs is down. Megasheepz in with a big call on the other side. There's the Echo Slam. Down goes my two Karma. There's a buyback hit from Atrocity and Wurzag. Lulu very low, not going to make it out, does get dunked. And there is, I don't know if there's much left Sitout can do.
This is like nice play by Squigel. They're going to do Roach just to make fully sure they win this. But like, he pressed Swift Slash and that baited Seething into pressing his ult. And after that, he just recognized, okay, Omni ult is down.
Yeah.
I'm Omniing here. And then Wurzag also jumped in and was like, oh, I want some too. It's just everybody died, to be honest.
It's unfortunate because...
What an absolute giga chat of a call from Megasheepz there. Like,
definitely
wow.
when it's on a call like that, you've got a decision to make of can we share the damage and survive, or is this a cut our losses and sacrifice?
Yeah, at this point you cannot share the damage.
No,
like,
I don't think you can. Not unless do you think it can kill the whole team? I don't know.
Although
to be fair, I think if he omnis the entire team, he still kills at least 2. So yeah, you're right. Like it's not worth sharing the damage. Take your losses. That guy's dead.
I don't think he even tried to get the I think Wurzag was like, okay, I can stun this Jug after he comes out of spin, but he got Omni off before the hookshot landed, and then Wurzag was just there being like, oh damn, this is what's the like Kirby Enthusiasm soundtrack playing? Oh, Seething dying for healing ball worth it?
He is now trapped by a Fisher from Jack. Spin is out. He has been glimmered. He's going to survive. Is battle hungered as well. Cogs goes down for good measure. And Jax is just spamming in these Fishers. He's got this Octarine score and he couldn't give less of a shit. He's got his Echo Slam ready to go. A refresher shot on the Bucks. And let's not disregard this Dizum Bloodright. Megasheepz in with a call onto Atrocity, also shackled. Out goes the Swift Slash. Seething's going to pop the Guardian Angel onto Lulu. Down goes Atrocity once again. That's a dieback. He's out and out. In comes the Echo Slam. Seething gonna go. And the second Echo Slam. Down goes Seething. I don't think Magic Karma's far behind. Seething gonna buy back, trying to save his carry. Lulu in the back is Shackles. There's a big Fisher down. And the Aegis has been popped. Coming back up, it's Juggernaut into the middle of the Cogs. Megasheepz looking very low here. Seething trying to fight back with all he's got. Magic Karma trying to do damage from the back. They're trying to stay in front of that carry and let him get some hits. But they're gonna have to go back to base to heal up. Now Lulu trying to get Juggernaut off this Rax. He's not going to be able to do it though, and down it's going to go. There's 2 snakes on the ancient, for Christ's sake.
Megasheepz.
They pop the fortify. The Megasheepz are in. These snakes have got so much HP. They're trying to take them down. The ancient is now down to half health. Snake's going to get a couple more hits in. They managed to get rid of them. Atrocity's still dead for another 55. They did get the kill onto the Axe and onto SovietBear's Shadow Shaman, but SSSS just able to back here. Comfort in the fact they've got their Megasheepz ready to go, and that it went pretty low.
Yeah, there's a reason that most games that went past minute 40 in TI were won by the team that had Earthshaker on it. Because this hero late game is just insane how much damage and lockdown and like a disruption in the team fight he's putting out. The Axe is also doing great work. Like, the Megasheepz has been doing some magic work.
I want to give credit where credit's due. So fair enough, there have been some good echoes. There have. But if we're really going to give this to someone, like, Megasheepz has been doing phenomenal calls, catching people out.
The calls have been
But
insane.
I also want to say SovietBear just going around and going, hey, here's a snake. Here's another snake. How about another snake? Like, his building damage, he's got to be good. Like, it has got to be good.
It's pretty damn good. Like he's been cutting. Like all he's been doing is been running at buildings. Like he's been clearing creep waves with his axe and running at buildings and pressing snake on them. Like there was a mid tier 2 tower earlier this game, mid tier 1 tower that had 20 HP, and it got a snake dropped on it instead of a right click because principles. And he could have just walked up, right clicked it, the tower would have died, but he dropped a snake. That should have shown us what his game plan is going to be.
Drop snakes on every building in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, he almost solo pushed bot, I feel, and then...
He killed both tier 4s in that team fight. Everybody was fighting top racks, and he killed both tier 4s.
I mean, I've seen similar plays from Warlocks, and I don't think it's good, but it's fucking funny.
It can be very valuable. if your team can manage without you, it can
True,
be very,
yeah.
very valuable.
I guess that's where it comes down to is, can your team manage without you? And I think SSS kind of can.
32,000 net worth lead now on Dire. I don't see
It's
Sitout
madness.
winning
This
this.
is a GG moment, but this is a hold till the very last, and I get it. I absolutely get it. In tournaments like these, there is every chance the other team makes a major fuck up. There's every chance they decide to fountain dive. There's every chance they walk too close and you force stuff them in.
But like this is kind of the problem of the Omni mid, right? It's at like I said, minute 25. This is where he peaks. This is where his damage
He doesn't
stops,
get
and
better, yeah.
He really hasn't done any more damage. Like no one's dying to this Omni anymore. Atrocity with a few very atrocity-like death.
I think also the Jug is just massively online now. I didn't think he was going to get the time and the chance, but
he got a lot of kills.
out goes the
on
call.
both,
They are going to get the squirrel here. Out goes the Swift Slash looking for more. Double snakes down
Double
onto the
snake.
edge. They need to kill these snakes. They have to kill these snakes. Omni slashes out. Out comes the ult from Seething, but it's not going to save Lulu as he fights back for Lulu. Out comes the cogs, not going to catch Squigel. Now they are just wailing on this
ending
agent.
it.
Silence is down,
Oh,
but a
what a
massive
call as
call.
well.
And down goes the ancient to the snakes. GG's come out. Game 2 going to SSSS.
Let's go. Like, shout out to the Tink as well. Dr. House writing, he has the cure. There was a lot of healing coming out of him with the Holy Locket, the Guarding Grease. Lots and lots of healing out of the Tinker support. Like, I feel like you have to start banning Axe because there's Axe. Like, this is all down to really good calls on that high ground fight. And so far we've seen the Axe win both games. So maybe start banning Axe Tink instead of Quablina. Or something like that. But we're going through game 3, right?
No, these are best.
No,
These
it's
are
only
group stage
it's only
games.
best of twos.
Group
Only
stage
best of twos,
games.
okay.
Group stage
Let's go
games,
then.
Sal. You get ahead of yourself. You get too excited.
Sorry.
This
I
is
thought the group stage this time had a different format, but
Nope,
I was
it's
wrong.
exactly the same. It's exactly the same.
I was wrong.
We
All right,
will,
GG's everybody.
we will hopefully. Oh, here he is. I was gonna say we'll get someone in
Nice.
for a quick interview. Jax, how you doing?
What's up? I'm taking some deep breaths.
Do you need
that was
do you need to be
You
talked to
gotta
right? You ready? You ready? In through the nose. 2,
Yo.
3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. And
Okay,
once again,
yeah,
in
that
through
was
the
great,
nose.
thank
We'll
you.
do one more.
Oh, okay.
And hold it. And hold it.
Hold. Okay, he's killing us. He's literally attempting murder.
Okay, fair enough. I'm bored now. You can breathe out.
Oh, very nice. I can hold my breath a really long time, so not an issue.
I can tell. I didn't want to put myself through sitting here while it happened. That was
Just sitting in silence.
yeah. How are we feeling after those games?
Well, same thing happened in both games. We lost the early
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
The second game we just had a scaling carry.
Yeah, I mean,
and of course Alex on Shadow Shop. I'm sorry, SovietBear on Shadow Shop. God, I dox
Lu-
him every time. I'm so sorry.
losing the early game on your first draft was a bit problematic, given that
Very.
you drafted for
we
the early game.
expected to win the early game.
Were you like, why did you come in drafting for early game? What was the idea? Inside knowledge?
Squigel
or-
likes to play as fast as humanly possible.
Okay,
um,
because he hates Dota
not
and he
not
hates
the
you guys
fastest
and he wants
person
to
I
leave.
know. No, he just loves fast-paced Dota, which respect. Fun way to play the game.
I appreciate that.
Have
The
you
people I play
considered?
with that love that fast pace,
Yeah.
love to play with them. Really fun, hard but fun. Yeah.
but not to be tonight anyway.
No.
Not to be.
Well, he was
What went wrong?
saying about 40 minutes into the game, he was like, "Oh, I should have gotten a more aggressive support." And we were like, "Yeah, that would have been good to know." Like 6 minutes before the game ended, probably before the game started, like a minute or so into the draft. But he didn't think about it, so fair enough.
Who was your support in there again?
That was Warlock
Okay.
the first game.
Warlock. Yeah.
Warlock was with her.
Yeah, which comboed great for me with the Earthshaker because I was like, oh, awesome. We'll echo, we'll throw a rock down, amazing. Really good team fight combo. But it didn't make the lane as aggressive as Squigel wanted, so we couldn't
Yeah.
snowball in the Razor.
There was a call from chat at one point when you guys were pretty heavily on the back foot of how do they get back in this, and chat said 5-man fatal bonds followed up by an echo slam.
Yeah, and I think we
So-
did that twice, so that was fun.
That was what you needed. That was what you didn't do.
Yeah, really, really frustrating first game because I got to 10-0 and then I never got another kill until the game ended. I just died 3 times in a row. Hate those
Yeah,
kind of
you,
games.
you killed everybody. Like the Sitout was dangling this bait on the other side of the map with all 4 heroes, and then you killed them every time, and then the Medusa was just farming up, and
Yep.
at some point you have to stop this Medusa, and you just never she went flawless.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
In that case, I was the one where I was like, "Hey guys, we probably should have killed Medusa than everyone else, 6 times." And then everyone's like, "Yeah, cool." And 10 minutes into the game would be great instead of the end of the game.
yeah,
So
where you have to. I kind of blame the last pick SD was a nice little touch against the
yeah,
Necrophos. But it didn't give you the catch that you needed. You needed like a massive magic damage dealing. Like I wanted a Snapfire there, just for someone to just a support that is happy to just walk into the enemy jungle and put down random wards to find a Medusa, and
yeah,
then an SD sadly isn't that. He's busy stacking and stuff. But
yeah,
it was a
yeah.
nice try. You tried. Like there was the Razor was tried and sadly failed against the Dusa.
Yeah, he just doesn't farm as fast as Dusa.
But
This
game
is
two,
just
what happened in the lane? Just I looked at like 7 minutes in or something, and you were just in behind the tower, waiting to
Yeah.
to catch a creep wave. Like,
So Omni's a
is
cheese
Omni
mid.
that strong?
Yes, Omni is a cheese mid. Any melee hero cannot basically lane into an Omni, as far as I know.
Like he heals a lot, but does he do that much damage? Did you have to
It's not the
leave for
heal,
a while?
it's the hammer. So he gets the hammer down to like a 2 or 4 second cooldown, and it takes a quarter of my health every time.
I see.
So if he can run in and click me with it, I can't wait. And I told my team before, I was like, I will not have a lane once we hit level 4. So just warning you, mid's gonna be pretty big. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'll desperately need the stacks this game. Unfortunately, we didn't get to them because the bottom lane was going a little
Oh,
bit
it's
better,
just-
and Spy had to be in that lane, or he was just farming jungle camps. I don't know, whatever Spy
Yeah.
does.
Well,
Um,
while we're talking about your laning, can we discuss the fact of how you are the big scum, or Le Grand Scum, if you will?
yeah,
The,
sure.
The double picking Earth. Both games just comes in with this Earthshaker. Do you hate fun?
Yeah. No, he's my favorite hero. I look, well, second favorite hero. I won't reveal my first favorite because hopefully it doesn't get banned. But he's my favorite hero. I
It's
have
obviously
waited.
Jax, right?
Is Jax a hero?
It's
No.
in League
Oh,
of
that's a
Legends.
league thing, isn't it? You bastard.
Oh, that's
Anyway,
disgusting.
look,
Get
he's
him
my
out.
second
Get
favorite
him
hero.
out.
I have waited years for Earthshaker to be good, okay? Years. And now that he
Yeah.
finally is, I actually get to play him in a core role.
I fully
I
agree.
want to
Like,
hear no hate. Well, I can
I-
hear hate. I don't care. But like,
I
I
had
will
to-
not accept it.
I had this last GTI where I was drafting for George, and then like every single draft was like, oh, Earthshaker's really good here, and he's really strong in mid because it was the axe rush right click damage Earthshaker build, and he's like, but Earthshaker's no fun. I'm like, dude, you're jumping around one hitting people with a crit, and I'm like, how is this
He's
not the
so
most fun hero? And
Also, I actually love the caster build rather than the axe build. The caster
Yeah,
build is
it's a lot of fun.
so fun. But anyway, that's just why. I understand there's some hate flying around the GTI tournament, but you know what? If you're hating on Earthshaker and not Medusa, you can
mean,
suck it. I don't
just
care.
ban the
To
hero
be
if you don't want
fair,
to play against.
I would have said nothing about Earthshaker if it had only come up once. Did you pick it the
No.
second time just because were you always going to pick it, or did you just feel it was good into
No,
the
I was not always
lineup?
gonna pick it. Once
Okay,
the lane
I'll
came
take
out,
it.
I was like, unfortunately, I don't play any ranged mids. I have to. I really need to add a good. Well, that's not true.
I
I
will
do
say,
play them. I'm just not good at them.
bit of inside knowledge, Seething was counting on you not playing a ranged hero.
I know he was because we 1v1'd on Thursday, and I was like, oh, can't play any ranged mid.
I don't know why the fucking the hardcore draft nerd you decided that like a few days before your game you'd do like 4 1v1s.
Who me, the hardcore draft nerd?
No,
the
Seething, the hardcore draft nerd.
Oh.
Fucking hell, he had one of his team members write a whole fucking piece of software that like tracks people's games and shit. Like,
Well, yeah, but like
he makes
we
power
want to practice.
Yeah,
Well, Seething and I like playing with and against each other because it's fun. He's played this. I just want to point out he's played mid Omni against me twice now in 2 tournaments in a row, and it's fucking miserable both times, and both times it is lost. So
Yeah, like
just throwing it out there.
I was saying minute 25. Like Thieving has now peaked. His damage has run out, And
Yeah.
there's you cannot get more damage on this Omni until
Yeah,
like
'cause
maybe
it's-
refresher. And
Although
then from that
it
point
did feel
onwards, it
rough.
starts.
It did
like
feel rough.
you
So-
lost a lot. Like it's basically like a Husker used to be. Husker now
Yeah.
can go back into the late game, but it used to be that Husker just wins the first 20 minutes and then drops off a cliff.
Yeah.
Omni's the same, which
What-
is classic cheese, right?
I mean,
Well,
he can pop the supports, but like the cores, he's just not. He doesn't have the skills he needs to make it through big team fights, especially with an Earthshaker. Like he gets the debuff immune for 5 seconds, but like we just get so many shitty stuns and like little mini stuns and shit. It's awesome. I love it.
What I'm
Those
hearing is that
ridiculous-
you don't feel Seething's picking Omni Knight to actually beat you. He's just picking it to give you a shit lane and make you feel bad.
Well,
It's
it's one of those
vindictive.
tilt picks, right? It's like it's a tilt pick. So like that's what cheese does. And if I was 1% mentally weaker, I'd be giving up on the game at 10 minutes. I'd be like, you know what? I'm not a mid lane. I did say it at some point in that game. I was like, I am a support, guys. So just tell me what you want out of me.
Let's see.
What was the
'cause, like,
response? Glimmercape, poor stuff.
well, no, like
you still gotta get
it-
the same though.
when I say tell me what you want out of me, I mean more like where do you want stuns and who do you want me stunning?
I'm imagining your teammates having to draw like on the map and you getting it perfectly lined up with wherever they drew.
Yes, exactly. So Squigel in the middle of Omni slashing, he's like drawing a line, and I'm like, all right, yeah, I got you. Bam.
I
And
would,
he's like,
Bam, here's the finish.
Jeff, that was 1
Yeah.
degree off, so you're actually out of the next tournament. I was like, shit.
I would say you had some phenomenal fishes for like blocking off parts of the map and stopping pushes, and they were really impressive.
Thank you.
So especially let's talk about the second game mostly because we all want to talk about the second game here because
Okay.
it's a good game, right?
It was a fun one.
You guys
Kind of, you know,
guys. I mean, the first
kind of.
game, you guys kind of, you lost lanes. You were down and out, and it just kind of progressed from there. There wasn't really a big comeback. You had a couple of good fights. You picked off Atrocity. A couple. I think you did. I can't remember what he was playing in that game. Oh, maybe it wasn't that game.
He
But-
was Net Profit in that game, I thought.
In this last game, he was. I was talking about game one briefly, even though I said I'd talk about game two. But in game two,
Oh, he was Axe. Sorry, I'm
Axe.
getting
in
them
game two,
confused.
you were down and out. You were on the ropes.
Oh, yeah.
The game was over. You had one fucking Rax left.
Yeah,
On 48, like 4% HP.
it
And
got
what-
pretty low. Yeah.
What happened? So what was the mental state? Was everybody still on board? Did you feel it was over? How did you come back? What was the plan?
So, at some point in that game, I said, like, I think it was definitely a team agreement. You know, Spy was off farming the jungle or whatever. Alex is like shocking waves, wishing he could still solo Roche on Shadow Shaman. And I was just kind of like, guys, I think we're gonna lose this game, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. And Sheeps was like, hell yeah. Sheeps does not go out. Sheeps is like, yeah, let's do this. And Squiggle's like, my lane was fucking miserable. And I was like, you catching up okay at 20 minutes of the game? And he's like, not really. And I was like, oh shit, all right.
So can I just clarify this state of the two? The supports are off farming,
yeah.
not even helping. The POS 3, obviously, because POS 3's a legends, is fuck yeah, I don't give a shit. Hit stuff. Woohoo!
Yeah, exactly.
You're like,
He's
guys, I'm gonna
"Woohoo!"
give this my absolute best shot ever because I know that I can do my best. And then the Squiggle just, my lane was shit, my aims are shit, my team's shit, my farm's
Yeah.
shit, my life's shit.
And my default whenever the game is like in the worst state possible, which is what this game was. I don't know what the percentage was, but it was bad.
We didn't look, but you had one Rax left and you kept dying.
It wasn't that horrible.
Yeah.
It was only 70% because
Was it really? Okay.
yeah, Gabe
Alright.
Gabe hates
Felt worse.
rightfully so. Gabe hates Omni Knight mid. Um, and
Yeah, so yeah, that was the kind of state of the game. And when I get in that mental space, I'm kind of just like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna annoy the enemy team as much as I can because I can't kill them. So I might as well annoy them. So I'm gonna go cut their wave behind them. I'm gonna go like, drag waves and do all sorts of weird shit. Because normal Dota doesn't work at that point. You
Yeah.
gotta change it up. Whatever we
Yeah.
tried to do earlier didn't happen. So you gotta change your mindset a little bit.
I think it's about 20 minutes. This was the time where we started seeing, your Tinker just TPing all over the map. Your Shadow Shaman
Yeah.
would just be pushing lanes. I mean, that man just dropped snakes on every building he came
Yeah,
near.
he loves. Look, we force him on Warlock and like Dazzle and shit, but in his heart is Shadow Shaman. He wants to be solo pushing. I don't know why he doesn't play Nature's Prophet, but maybe it's because he doesn't have a stun. But like,
yeah.
he wants to be alone in a lane taking a building.
I complained a lot about the fact that he just rushed an axe, but I guess that's just the
What's
mentality.
the difference? We're having at this point in this game, like I said, we were out of it. We were like, you know what? Do whatever you think's gonna work, because whatever we
Yeah.
felt was gonna work in the draft, fucking failed.
Didn't.
Right. So
Yep.
you've come to this conclusion, make it work. And then we get
Yeah.
to, you're trying to make space basically to get farm on the Juggernaut. And I
Yes.
was not a believer. I thought this was over. I thought Squigel is never getting this farm. It's not happening. He picked up his axe
Yeah.
and it was like, yeah, now he needs a blink and God knows what else. I was like, this is
Yeah.
fucked. These guys have got one tower left. Like, and then comes the top hold. I think you know
Yep.
you lost a tower, you lost a Rex. I mean, the calls were excellent. The
Yes.
axe calls.
Yes.
We have to give some huge credit
So
there.
good.
It-
Sheepz is just good at this game. I don't know what it is. He's just like we have to put him on more fun heroes, because he is really good at making these awesome plays. But like shit like Underlord just doesn't. He likes Underlord. Well, I think he likes Underlord, and like. But he just
It's-
needs
well,
to
he
be
didn't
on
play bad
people
on
who
Underlord.
get the fuck in there, you know?
Yeah,
Like
he
Centaur,
needs-
we've
he
seen
needs-
him
yeah,
drop
I mean, you're talking tempo
names on
heroes.
Centaur. Yes,
Thi-
not
thi-
even
this is
tempo,
my
just
issue.
blink stun.
No, but
basically.
that's you need someone who can like drive the game forward. To be fair,
Yeah.
they're the only offlaners I could play. They're the easier offlaners to play, I think. In that,
Yeah.
like he did well on Underlord. I can't fucking play that shit. But like things like Underlord, Night Stalker, and that where you've got to do like other weird shit is dodgy.
Yeah.
Things like Axe and Tide Hunter and even Centaur to an extent, even though I don't love it. Like, you know, they're get in the middle of the fight, do your shit, and then tell the rest of your team, hey guys, by the way, I cast a bunch of spells over here. Would you lads mind coming over and slapping these boys about?
They're the archetype offlaner. They're the ones that every offlaner knows how to play those
Yeah.
three heroes.
Oh, Dawn. He put in a call for Dawn. Dawn's pretty similar.
He likes Dawn.
Although Dawn is more send your team in, come in to help them.
Yeah.
I've played Dawn with I played Earthshaker with him on Dawn. And I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna go slam this guy. Can you ult in? And then we've done that before. I think there was a Tinker in one of our last games where I was just like, we'll just go find him on the side lane. I'm gonna insta blink echo this guy. Don't care if he's solo, but like get in here and help me kill him. And we've done that a couple of times. Dawn, it changes what he does in the game, but it's similar because he'll be like,
It
all
can
right,
work.
let's make these calls. Yeah.
So yeah, you win this fight top. You
Yep.
then win another fight top. Is this
I think
great?
we held twice.
You
Right?
did, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. No, very
Yeah.
well, very convincing. This was the turnaround. This is where you scraped back that gold lead.
Yeah.
Is this like good comms and the jug coming online and items and stuff, or is this blind dumb luck or some sort of strange, unconscious like synergy that you have?
Okay. I think we do have a pretty good synergy. Although Alex did admit to us during one of those fights, he was like, I wasn't even there. Like I think I was shackling the bottom wave.
Oh
And I
yeah,
was
he was
like,
pushing
"Great,
bot. He was pushing bot the whole fucking
Yeah,
time.
perfect. And he was like, what did you guys even do? I wasn't even there. So the unconscious synergy maybe between some of the heroes or like some of the team members. I don't know if Alex is in that. I think Spy I'd have to watch them back. It was sort of a fever dream. Yeah, I don't know. He just
There's a thing to be
like-
said for the when you come to the stage of the game where you're just like, okay, everybody, fuck it, we're going in, and then it just works, right? Because you
we're
are
just
taking
looking
last
for
fight.
that 1 second, right? Like
You-
when can we
yeah.
cut someone off? Like I think I cut Death Prophet off from the rest of the team with a fissure. When can we cut
Yeah.
someone off? Where can we grab somebody with a call, get them out of position? Squigel can Ags kill somebody, and then we'll take like a real fight, 4v5. Or 3v5 in our case. Probably 4. I'm sure Spy was there.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
No,
but like,
Spy was there with the Tinker. He was there. He was
Squigel is
on
good
it.
enough to see those like tiny seconds. Sheepz is crazy enough to just make them happen sometimes. And then my reaction time, I guess it's just okay enough where I'm just like, cool, yeah, you're in, huh? Shit, I guess I should be in too.
I guess I'll throw a fish and then jump in and
Yeah.
echo.
And then Squigel made that insane play where he chased down was it Shadow Fiend? He chased down somebody and he was like, I'm killing this guy. And we were like, dude, the whole
Yeah, in the
team is
jungle,
right
in the
there,
jungle.
like low ground.
Oh, it's huge.
And then he killed somebody. He was like, I do enough damage for this. And he just ulted him and killed him. And I was like, oh shit, we can actually win this. And then I was like,
that was the big turn. Like you guys had held
Yes.
top so convincingly, and he caught out My Two Karma, got him with the juggle, and then you guys all follow. It was the follow in though as well, the commitment to follow
Yeah.
your lad in that won you that
because
fight.
Squigel called it, or Squigel called it. It's like, I'm killing this guy. And we all said, like, no, don't, we're gonna lose. And then afterwards, Sheepz was like, isn't Squigel like 3,000 MMR higher than us? Why don't we listen to that guy? I was like, yeah, that's true, actually.
No, fuck that guy. MMR means nothing.
Yeah.
But no, I do think it comes. This is a big thing. It comes down to is you don't have the time to take 10 seconds to discuss the situation.
Yeah.
Your guy's made
No,
a
he's just
call.
gonna go.
He's in. There's a commitment. You either leave him
Yep.
to die, in which case, and when it's your juggernaut, you've lost the game, or you
You
go
can't-
in
you
and make the
can't
best
do
of
that,
whatever
yeah.
situation he's created. And
Yeah.
you did, and he turned the whole game around. And I think one of the best,
Yeah.
it's one of the best comebacks I've seen this tournament so far.
Oh, yeah.
It was
It
absolute
felt like
madness.
it. It was a cool game. It was a cool game. I am still in disbelief we won it. But now we're tied. Don't we have to do with some stupid tiebreaker or
you-
some shit?
Tied for the top 2 spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only changes who you play first in the group stage, so you can do absolutely whatever you want for the tiebreaker. I believe you can.
Cool. Maybe we'll
You
flip a
can
coin or
do it in Super Smash Bros. You can toss a coin. You can play rock paper
Oh.
scissors. You can
I
play
could do that.
a dice game. Oh, you could have a game of Ludo 2v2. 2 players from
Rematch.
Sitout, 2 players from.
Ludo.
Oh, I'll cast the Ludo game.
What the heck is Lulu?
You guys should play Ludo. If
How
you,
do you
should
spell
play
that? What is
Rematch.
It looks like is this a British game?
it's just
Probably.
a board game.
Because this looks a lot like the game Sorry in America.
Oh, you guys have probably fucked it over and like destroyed it.
Yeah,
but
there's like
it
a
might be.
weird button in the middle with a dice. In
Right.
it,
If you
yeah.
guys pick something wacky, I'll cast it.
Okay, cool. I'll
or
Alex
or
is
I
the
think
planner.
you guys should 5v5 in CS2. Just do something that's
I'd
please,
be down for that.
please do
I've
something
played
that's
2
not
games
Dota.
of CS2 in the last month.
As a viewer, please do something that's not Dota because it's so much
All right,
fun.
I'll take a note.
Seething won't do CS2 to be fair.
I mean,
Yeah,
he doesn't have to join the tiebreaker if he wants his team to play
see what
45.
Seething wants to do. Does Seething play games? Well, he plays Peak. Maybe we can do a
Seething
Peak run.
play. Oh my! Oh, we can do it. PV Peak.
PvP.
I haven't
I've been
played
wanting
that.
to
Is
do
that a
this for
mod?
ages. No, it's just my weird idea. So
Okay.
you pair up, although in this case you just be 2 teams, and you basically race to the top. So you use shit
Oh.
like the coconuts and the frisbees that have like physics interactions where you can hit people and you knock people down, try and kill them, try and scoop up all the items. So every time
Oh,
you
that
get to
sounds
the
fun.
campfire, you all have to stop and like it'll res everyone and then you go on to the next level together. But obviously if you've all died, you've got nothing going into the next level, and then first to the top
Yeah.
wins.
Oh shit.
Fun
That
mode,
sounds
I've
like a
done-
lot of
I've done
fun.
that.
Maybe
Okay,
we'll try to
that would
discuss
be an
that. I don't know how
insane
many of
cast.
us have.
That would be an insane one.
I
This
think
is
we
what
actually
Masters
got
is.
everyone
Work that out. You
peak
guys
with the
can work that
winnings
out.
from Masters.
Yeah.
Oh, he's throwing his weight around here.
Well, that's what we bought the win with. Like our $50 Steam gift card or whatever. We were like, all right, everybody gets peak or
Oh, nice. That's a good game to
something
buy,
like
to be
that.
fair.
Yeah.
Right, well, you guys can work that out amongst yourselves. We'll kick you
Cool.
out now
Yeah,
and have
I'll-
a chat to see them.
We'll talk to stuff.
But thank
All
you
right.
very much for coming in and having a chat. And great games.
Later.
Amazing
Thanks guys for
comeback.
casting.
Catch you later. Right, now we just need a Seething.
Feeling.
Seething! Oh,
You
he's
never
on.
get anyone else from the team. No, it's fine.
Well, we did get an offer
Hi,
from My
Seething.
Two Karma, but
Hello.
and it's nothing against him. I just thought we should maybe take someone who's actually like a mainstay on the team.
Fair enough.
How's it going?
Oh,
How are we
yeah, it's
feeling?
going good. I'm good. I'm not elated, but I am kind of like in a more happier mood than I was about 6 hours ago. Because
Oh.
I thought we were gonna get I thought we were gonna get 2-0 tonight, to be honest.
Okay, I thought you kind of like you kept saying you were worried about the game. I thought in your head you were kind of maybe still a little confident that you'd maybe 2-0 them, especially after game 1. Whereas Jax
Yeah.
was kind of on the other foot of he just seemed happy they won one of the games.
Yeah, no, I think you got to say to the lads, like, they're really strong, they're really good. They won the Masters. They're obviously a very competent team. Like I was expecting to get 2-0'd, like, honestly, because I feel like we've not really come into our stride yet in the tournament. Like we've had some good games, but arguably against like the less MMR teams. And like obviously we're down. We don't have our stand-in like carry player isn't there, so we don't normally have that like kind of cohesion going for us. So yeah, I was sort of like a lot of things in my mind were, well, this could go badly very quickly.
So stress was the theme of the night.
Yeah, there was some stress. There was
Anxiety.
some stress. Yeah, no, I was surprised at how easy game 1 went. Like it just smoothly. I mean, like it went literally according to the plan. Like I guess like 3 of their 4 bans and they didn't ban Medusa for some reason. Like my two calm was just like chirping in my ear, like pick Medusa, pick Medusa. I'm like, not first picking Dusa. We're not that brave.
I did say when it came up that it was like, I believe it's his hero, because when we did that scrim against him, when I stood in with you guys for the scrim, it was like, he was like, hey, please don't ban Dusa, and then we instantly banned Dusa. Like, it's definitely his hero.
Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, he's really good on it. Like the farm, like you just kind of chirps up for 25 minutes, like I have 3 items. I'm like, fucking hell, where'd these come from? Like, fucking hell.
What was your game 1 prediction first before we get too far into the game? What was your for their draft? What were you expecting?
So I actually was guessing it completely accurately until the Razor pick. I don't understand I didn't like. So I knew they would insta lock Shaker because Jax likes it. I banned Dazzle and Silencer, so I thought they were going to put Soviet on Warlock or Witch Doctor. And then the Razor came out, and I was like, oh, this is interesting, because I was like, Megasheepz doesn't play this. It's not Jax hero, so this is their carry. They're going to shove this on. I'm like, they picked their carry relatively early.
What did you have down for their carry?
I think, to be fair, Squigel, like in my quotation marks, tough to predict Squigel, but likely ranged Agi. So technically correct, but I was expecting it later in the draft.
Does Razor count as ranged, or I
think he's ranged. Come on, he's ranged.
I always just see him as a really far away melee hero.
Okay.
Well, whip is a melee weapon.
Yeah, whip is kinda. Yeah, I see what you mean. I was like, well, technically, all ranged heroes are just really far away melee heroes.
No, I mean, I literally don't know if Razor counts as a ranged hero or not. I've never looked.
It is. It has projectile speed.
Whip speed.
And then what did they pick for that? Yeah, the Underlord pick. I was expecting a Tide pick.
Big Chunder.
A big Chunder, and then I was also. What did they pick for their pos 4? The Shadow Demon. To be fair, I was not expecting the Shadow Demon. I'd not seen Spyhaus play it, and he played it really well.
I think that was a reaction to the Necro pick.
Yeah.
Which also, we were expecting both games a Leshrac pick, was the call.
Leshrac?
Yeah. I mean, speak to Sylar about that. I have no opinion here.
I don't know. I don't like Lesh right now. It's just discount Quap. Like, I'm like, I'd rather just play something else.
Yeah, but I mean, Quap was banned. I mean, how did you feel about that? You got pretty target banned.
Yeah. Again, like it's like I can run through my expected bans now. My expected bans from them were Medusa, Lena, Quap, Beastmaster, and Clock. So like, I got 3 of them.
Do you do you respect the target banning, or do you think? Because I don't think it's worth it, but
it depends. Like, I guess, like, to be fair, like if you're in the position they are, which is like they have Jax, who's a mostly melee mid player, they probably don't want him to have a harder lane than he has to. So they ban out like Quap and Lena, and it's one of those things where it's like if you've seen the rest of the games, I can do a lot of work on those heroes. So like, I mean, I'm flattered by the respect bans, obviously, because it's like when they don't ban Quap, I just first pick it. So
I mean, that is the most diplomatic way you could have answered that, because I did realize after I said it, I just said, "Do you think you're that good?" That was effectively the question, and you did that perfectly. Politician ready to go.
Classic biased cast because he's a coach.
I mean, I called it because I'd spoken to you previously. You'd said that you were planning to go with like my two Karma's comfort of sitting back, farming up, and going for the late game. And they really invested in the early game. And then, as I don't know if you heard when we were talking to Jax before, they know they lost those lanes. Yeah. They lost the early game that they'd invested in.
Exactly. Like this was it. I was watching this and I was like, it's 10 minutes and they've not crushed these lanes. They've already lost. That's the thing, because the thing on Razor is like you need to snowball with it, and it's like you've got Chunderlord, who is like, God bless him, I love Chunderlord more than like I love Chunderlord probably as much as Megasheepz does, but it's like it just doesn't have pace, and it's like I'm watching that and I'm just like, okay, cool, we see the slow moving boulder from Indiana Jones, we just kind of like tactically, like I think I threw myself in front of it, like okay, cool, I'm gonna go bot. They're gonna sink like Shadow Demon ult, Warlock ult, slam on me, and I'm like, cool. So they kill Necro. I have a shit game. Game 1, but like they just ignore the Medusa, and like their win condition was dealing with the Medusa. Yeah, and I feel like they wasted too much time.
So I mean,
well, they did. I definitely tried, honestly, because we just kept going for like.
Yeah, they never went into your direction.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking to you having a shit game, and I don't think it's just you necessarily that we can suggest that about, and not necessarily because anyone played individually mechanically bad, but you guys really just threw 4 heroes at them repeatedly. Like, it went bad, and you just went, we'll go again. Was there not a worry that off the back of this, off the back of killing you guys 2, 3, 4 times over, they get enough to kill Medusa?
No, because firstly, Underlord's really bad at killing Medusa. He does percent health magic. Medusa has barely any health. We throw 4 heroes. They sink Slam on it. They sink like Warlock Cult on it. They sink Shandy. I'm like, lads, when we get up, we just run at them because they have no ults and they can't fight out their ults. And like, that's all it was really. It was just like, okay, these are all ults. Let's get back on the map quick as possible. Just literally like we throw just like the Soviet horde into their faces, and as long as Medusa just finds farm, the game's won. Like that's all it comes down to.
I believe Soviet was playing on the other team, but that's by the by.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Was there any worry that you're going in this strategy that literally you've gone, right, fuck it, we're gonna dumpster all 4 of our games, and pin it all on this lad who's not even on our team?
No,
was there a worry? Like, you've not played a ton with him.
No, I think my first game with it was with him today. It wasn't this game, but I don't know. It's one of those like I was saying, like, we could just, like, in this sort of game mode, it's like we could just have Samo on Dusa. Like, it's the exact same thing. Like, they needed to win the lanes harder, they didn't. So it's like we could just literally buy time here. And it's like you'd have to be a pretty bad Dusa to not like do, like, if you're uncontested free farm for 25 minutes, like what like, you'd have to be pretty bad not to win that, you know?
I mean, just a quick disclaimer, the views of the interviewees are entirely their own and do not reflect on or are not imparted by the casters or the Falcus/Kyler cast team.
Hi.
Very good.
Just want to make that clear. Samo?
Yeah.
I have no
You're not
comment.
getting Dusa.
No comment. But I mean, you're right. You executed that brilliantly. I was a bit worried you guys sort of throwing heroes at a spiked wall and that it was going to come back to bite you on the Dusa. But I mean, I can't argue with the proof in the pudding.
Yeah, no, I was not. I mean, after lanes, and then it was like, oh, Trusty's got his blink. Trusty's got blink down. I'm like, cool. We're fine. Like, I kind of have a bad game on Necro. Like, I didn't pop. Like, it's just that Necro's so good into Underlord and Shaker. Like, it's just like I buy a pipe, and then it's like, cool, they can't really kill us anymore. Admittedly, my pipe was quite slow. I think because they kept killing me over and over. But I'm like, well, if I get it eventually, and they don't really have the push to actually take towers. So
you definitely threw yourself out of spade, and they just fully took it.
Yeah, they just
and never even tried to. Like, there were opportunities to kill this Medusa and shut her down, but they just didn't take it. And I feel like if they did that, then your strategy wouldn't have worked out. But it worked.
No, I think in the back of my mind as well, it's like when I see that they target banning 5 of my heroes or something, I'm like, well, I'm clearly in their heads. I may as well just go and sit in the front and just let them like have their fun. If they want to go and like beat the ever-loving crap out of me, they're very welcome to, but I do have a team, and it's a team game.
I don't think it's a target ban from like a vindictive perspective of fuck that guy, let's fuck him up. I think it is just a case of they know what you play and they don't want to give you these heroes that are going to gank the side lanes and help you win those lanes. I think it's the wrong strategy. I will say I don't. I'm not. This isn't an advice column, but. I genuinely think if you're going to target ban someone, pick the weak players. Like pick the low rank players. Look at the enemy team. I mean, welcome. We've done TED Talks on Clockwork tonight already and on Clarities. Welcome to the draft. One of the draft teaching. If you're not going to like counter, if you're not going to ban out counters to the draft you want to make or anything like that. Look at their team. Find the lowest MMR player or the player who's often out of position or something. Ban their good heroes. And fuck them up. Murder them over and over. Farm that bitch till you win.
Yeah.
Were you listening last week when I was drafting for BCW Falcus, or were you
Some of
completely
it,
from me?
I was deafened watching the stream for a while.
Because I was saying this exact point, but I could not stop George from target banning onto C.
Yeah,
like he was obsessed.
I'm just in people's heads, Siler. You don't understand. Like, I'm in people's heads.
Really.
I also know who I'm up against. Like, that's the thing, because you made this in the comments with like chatting to Jax earlier. Like, Jax and I played a couple of 1v1s. I'm like, I know what he's capable of. I know what he plays, so I'm gonna like just quietly just like adjust the draft accordingly. I was like, I hope he enjoyed the Shaker games. Like, there you go.
Right, but now that we've got you feeling so great about yourself,
Yeah.
you're in their heads, you're playing a great
Yeah.
game. Let's talk about
Yeah.
game 2.
Sure.
Because again, you guys were playing a great game. You won your lanes. You had them. I mean, fuck, you took every building but one Rax.
Yeah.
What
yeah,
happened?
it's just discipline issue. Like, I think it's one of those. It's like because we just needed. I was like saying to my team, I was like, your job here. I'm going to repel you. We have the banner. Click the building, and it's just like starts clicking heroes, and I'm like, well, fuck.
I mean, I've
Can't
been
do
there.
much about that. Like, I'm not blaming the guy. Like, I understand the impulse. I've seen it in the Zers so many times, but it's like it's just a discipline thing of like we have the game is so close. Please just BKB, kick the building. And there was one fight we had BKB in his backpack, which like was not great, but it's just a discipline thing. Like you can't really. I don't blame him at all. Like obviously, like he's not used to having me in his ear being like, please do this, please do that, please do like. We had this a bit in game 1 where it was like he's like, oh, I want to do this. And I was like, we need you to do this. All 4 of us on the other side of the map. And it's like, obviously with Nazir, it's quite easy because we played a few games together. There's trust. And I think the draft that came out for game 2, it's very, you've got to trust me on Omni. Like, because we've literally ran this draft against Gubcords, like formerly, SSS, formerly Gubcords, like exact same thing, and it won. Because the Nazir was on the Shadow Fiends, I was on the Omni. We had, to be fair, we had Dawnbreaker on Atrocity that time, but it was a very similar draft, and it won because Nazir trusts me. I will repel him when he gets in trouble. You just smack the buildings. Like that's how this one works out. But I can't blame someone I've only played with today to not trust me. Like I can't blame.
I will say. Flowzone, captain of Ice Cubed, was in the chat earlier, and the comment he made was, my god, my 2 karma is wasted on Ice Cubed, which does suggest that him being in your ear you being in his ear, sorry, is not necessarily detrimental. Like, yeah, Flowzone clearly was looking at his lad thinking, my god, he's playing great tonight.
He played really well. Like I don't like necessarily like. This isn't flaming. He played really well.
Oh no,
he carried
I'm
game
not
1,
suggesting
like, no questions asked. He almost carried game 2. Like
I'm more suggesting you guys still played well together, even if you think there's some.
I mean, we had to like. We had a really good couple of like pub games. He's always welcome in my stacks. He's really good. I don't like. It's just again, it's one of those things where it's like, it's that little like. I think because I've got this down with like Lulu and Wurzag, where like they just an instinctual trust of like. Seething says, "Let's go." I has his ult. Let's go make a kill, or like, you saw it in game 1 where it's like we're gonna run 4 bodies. Whose call was that? That was mine. Like, we're gonna run 4 bodies in there, and the lads know. Like,
so
and like.
Yeah. So now we've established you feel it's absolutely my 2 karma's fault. You hate the land, and you're never going to touch it.
No. I mean, I made a few misplays as well. Like, I think I clipped Atrocity with the Guardian Angel that would have saved him. Like, I think like I've also not played Omni Knight mid in such a long time. Like, I only picked it because I was like, oh, we just need some beefy frontline in the front. Like, I did say I was like, I wonder how Jax is going to feel about getting Omni'd again. But,
yeah, I mean, I'm totally fucking with you. In terms of the game, did you feel the timing ran out, or was it purely just a like coordination getting the team fight down?
Yeah,
because it felt like you gave too much time for the jug to come online.
Yeah, I think the thing is we had like I thought, to be honest, I thought like we might be better at the jug than we were because we're Guardian Angel. I was like, surely that just invalidates an Omni Slash like off the bat.
Well, it does if you don't Guardian Angel on a Swift Slash.
Yeah, exactly. Well, then he had the nullifier out. Once he had the nullifier out, and I think I was having this conversation because of it. There's also like a knowledge gap potentially because I was talking to Atrocity, and he was saying like, "Oh, what counters like?" Because he was trying to Yules off the nullifier, and I was like, "That's not how this one works. You need BKB or and he was like, "Oh, should I go with Linkers?" I was like, "Just buy BKB. Like that's the best way," because it's tricky.
Was there any worry about? Did you feel the DP maybe fall off at all, or that it didn't have the control that you maybe needed in the fights?
Maybe, like I thought about it. And to be fair, like I've slowly come around to the DP3. The trouble is my hero pool doesn't align often with a DP3. What I've come to the conclusion of, because I feel like DP3 would work really well with like with a primal beast mid. Because then you have the go in, the stun, the kind of like the follow up, And I think Omni Knight kind of worked okay because I can kind of just dump the repel DP and just let them come on it. Like I think what really kind of crippled the Omni Knight strat was them having a BKB piercing stun in the form of the Axe Call.
Yeah,
which made it really difficult to kind of like, well, the repel has lost a lot of utility because they're still getting CC'd even when they're repelled, which is a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world.
I mean,
I've had the chat with the DP3, like I just kind of picked it. I was like, well, because we've had a good game of it fairly recently where it was just like, it's all a matter of playing around Atrocity in the correct way when he's on the DP. And to be fair, I think he did a pretty good job of it. Like it's like we came very close to winning. And part of that was having the good push on the DP.
I've no shade on Atrocity's DP. He did well in lane. He pushed great. My only one thing was he TP'd back one time to defend a tier 2 top, and his exorcism was like just coming off cooldown, and I did think they could have used this to pressure the mid tier 3.
Yeah, I think again it's one of those like it's just a coordination discipline thing. Like it's like if we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there, but it's not perfect.
I also wasn't sure he made a goal, and also like going back to defend isn't a bad thing. It's a fairly selfless thing that a lot of players don't want to do because they want to sit and hit the tower and they want to be the glory seekers. But I mean, you're saying about needing this Beastmaster mid to play the DP3. I mean, you can play Death Prophet, right? It's a clear solution. Oh right.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean,
I was going to say you put Trusty mid and you go offline.
Look, I'm not some heartless bastard. If my team wants to play certain heroes, I will try and work them into the draft. Like,
put him on Centaur.
Put him on Centaur and leave him there. It was the conversation of do we want Centaur or do we want DP? And I was kind of like riding high off game 1 because game 1 just felt really decisive. And I was like, you know what? If you want DP, you can have DP.
Now, did you pick the Clockwork because you were picking DP, or did you pick the Clockwork just for Wurzag to have Clockwork? Because when you picked the Clockwork, that was when I called the Death Prophet. Yeah,
a bit of both. Like, I think we picked it because they banned it last time, and I was like, Wurzag's really good at Clockwork. I was thinking about giving him Disruptor because I thought that might have been better into Tinker, just kind of like keep him out of the fight, or like put him into a net. Like, there was a few options, but I thought, you know what, like let's just give it's the last game of groups. It doesn't necessarily like obviously we want to win the tiebreaker. Don't know what the tiebreaker is going to be, but I was like, yeah, just give the lads what they want, really. And then I'll try and find something in my mid hero pool to play. It
was nice. Like, I think both games you were on pretty comfortable heroes. I'd say you were probably the one furthest off, and yeah, I mean, yeah, totally. Let people play what they want to play, and it was a great second game. I mean, I guess for you guys, it's like having a great a great story, and you wouldn't want to be the villain, but you don't want to be the loser of a great game. But my God, it was still a great game. Like the comeback on SSSS.
It did feel like a good game. And you know what? Like I have to say shout out to like Spyhaus. Like I played like a few games with him a couple of months ago. Like he's gotten a lot better.
Do you mean Dr. House?
Sorry, Dr. Spyhaus. Like he played amazingly.
We don't try and put people down here, Seething, by not using their appropriate titles.
Dr. Spyhaus. He played really well. Lovely guy. All the SSS guys are lovely. I haven't really played with Squigel, but the rest of them I've played with a little bit. They're really nice lads. I think shout out to him. He played really well.
Well, I guess what a lovely note to end on. I mean, I guess finally you mentioned the tiebreaker. We did speak to Jax about it and suggested that you lads should do something non-Dota, and we'll cast it.
The worst thing is I don't play other games.
Well, I've suggested Ludo. You go a 2v2 Ludo.
2v2 Ludo. That is absolute agony.
Ludo is phenomenal.
The worst thing, like I would really like to just play EU4 with Spyhaus, but that's not really a competitive game.
Well, other suggestions that came up when talking to Jax was CS2, but I think you shut that one down.
I've never played that. Sorry, never played CS2.
And a PV Peak, a 5v5 PV Peak. First to the top wins.
I think I'm the only one in the. I know me and Azir have Peak. We could do it, but I don't know. I kind of just want to play another game of Captain's Mode against them. They're good lads. Like I don't.
Oh, do something fun. Jax is totally.
It's fun. It is fun. I enjoy this.
Fuck
I think
Dota.
it's fun.
Nobody likes Dota. Standard Dota. Do an all mid. Come on. Let's give the people something to watch.
I really liked it. I like playing the game. I'm happy. Like the draft went so well. Like both games. Like
we're doing a pop quiz to decide the pop.
God, that guy who called you a massive nerd earlier had it so spot on.
He did, yeah. You know, I was right, and like, I'd be happy just tossing a coin. Honestly, like, I don't necessarily mind too much. I might have a chat with SovietBear or Jax or whatever. I don't know. It's weird that like Jax is doing the talking, but I don't know who's doing the drafting for them. I'm assuming it's Soviet. Because Jax said, "Oh, we're going to put him on Warlock." I'm like, it's the captain's decision what if he puts himself on. Surely.
I want to see something. I want to see something, stupid. I mean, I don't think anyone's actually gone for it yet in a GTI. Have they done like a non-Dota tiebreaker? You could be the first one, the first Rocket League game in the GTI.
I don't think I've ever played Rocket League. Like,
you know what I mean? Just the first whatever game in GTI.
Yeah.
You could make GTI history, Seething.
That we had a.
Well, we're going to make GTI history when I'm back-to-back champion. So.
I don't know. It's a little bit of a technicality there, really, isn't it? Winning as a stand-in, it's a bit weird, Never officially on the
it's my name. It's going to be my name on the shield, Falcus. It's going to be my name on the shield.
There's no names on the shield, actually. It's just the team name.
Make the fucking engrave the shield, Falcus. Do your job.
I mean, Halo 3 soundtrack's not even on the shield yet. I haven't done it. It's just sat on a shelf for like a year, nearly.
That's fine. You can give it to me. I'll do both. Like, we can get it as a 2-for-1.
Honestly, that sounds great. Actually, yeah, I'm really rooting for Sitout to win now because it saves me going to the engravers. What a reason to root for them. Right, well,
what a great reason.
I mean, great games tonight. Very enjoyable to cast, and I'll catch you around later if you're about for a game or something.
Yeah, I'm about some games.
Cool. Right, well, thank you very much
for the cast, lads.
You're very welcome.
Thank
It's
you.
been a pleasure.
Problem. Yeah. See you later.
Go on then, off you fuck.
See ya.
Right, well, 2 great games tonight, chat, and some lovely interviews. And despite the audio issues, we finally got going. I'm gonna have to try and fix that. We got another cast tomorrow, Sylar.
That is true.
I'm gonna have to fix it. I can't be going with this subpar audio situation.
I mean, I heard no complaints, so I didn't also didn't read chat, but I heard no complaints.
I didn't see any, but nobody ever complains though.
That's true.
I think we need. Well, I say we. I guess I need to work on the production quality. There's streams now doing instant replays and stuff. I think I need to get the instant replay thing going. I think we need to get we maybe get you as a secondary camera so we can have an off-screen cam.
Oh boy, let's go.
We can get that from a Discord stream. Yeah, have that pop up. God. So much to do, so little time.
You're gonna see my absolutely shoddy camera work that is just clicking everywhere, taking in information.
Oh, it's fine.
In one frame.
It'll never be full screen.
Yeah, it's just when I spectate these games, I'm literally clicking every hero, I'm just taking in information like I am when I just have a ward that gives me 1 second of vision on someone.
It'll upset me more if you have like a skin on for your map. I fucking hate that shit.
Oh, I do have the seasonal map on.
Disgusting. OG map only. We stay with the base game.
Oh no, actually I have the TI, the golden TI thing. I have that one on. Where we have
and also there's an argument going on in chat about who's the captain of SSSS. I love it. I think you guys all need to fight it out as well. Let's have a 1v1, the SSSS 1v1 tournament. Anyway, it has been a pleasure. Lovely games tonight. Well, excellent games tonight. It's been lovely to cast. Thank you for joining me, Sylar. It's been nice to be back.
No problem.
We've had a very long hiatus, haven't we?
We did.
I can't remember. Yeah, it's
Last
been ages.
thing we did was R2DL. R2DL?
Oh, yeah. That wasn't that long ago. A few weeks ago.
You know, a few weeks is a long time.
Anyway, if anyone wants to see more casts from me, thank you for the follows tonight, by the way. Yeah, feel free to drop a follow. I'll be casting more GTI. I also, while there's no I'll cast other amateur tournaments while there's none on. I tend to run my own games in the Discord and cast those. Thanks for the follow, Jax. If you want to join in on any in-houses or Dota stacks or anything, there's a link to my Discord down below. I guess that's about it. If you want to find more GTI stuff, you need to look at Pyrian Flax. It's all in his Discord. And Sylar, do you want to plug anything today?
Nothing from me again. I have nothing to plug.
No, not a drink you like, a lovely biscuit you've been enjoying.
I have. I did take the 2 shots of Berensen. I don't know if anyone outside of Germany has this, but this is basically our liquor It's a tropical fruit liquor that I've been drinking.
Well, shout out to
pretty good.
Berenson, is that right?
Berenson.
Berenson. Okay,
Berenson.
I'll go do my 2 shots. I've only got whiskey, which I'm not going to shot because it's good,
Oh,
and
yeah.
gin. So I guess I'm going to shot the gin, and gin is the worst shot.
Yeah, you don't shot Jim, you don't shot
Gin
rum.
is
you don't
grim.
shot...
Oh no, I shot rum. I'll shot tequila. Like I'll shot ouzo, whatever. But gin is. I don't know why. It's sippable.
rough.
It's just not. It's not shot. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with the cast of, I want to say, LLL Cubed versus Radbara, guys. Could be wrong. It's definitely Radbara, guys. I think it's LLL Cubed. But we'll be back for that, 7 o'clock BST tomorrow. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you around. Good night.
Let's hope for a non-Dota tiebreaker. Woo, goodbye.
Okay, we're out. Oh no, we're not out because I didn't mute my mic.